And we're live. Hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. Welcome to E3 coverage of Nintendo Direct and Treehouse as well. How are you, chat? Hi, Kuro. Welcome. I see yellow in the chat list as well. All right. Surprisingly, I waited all day to actually watch the Nintendo Direct, even though I could have watched it live, but I was like, well, it's gonna be good content. Oh, you're cooking. What are you cooking, Yellow? But yeah, I could have watched it live, but well, for content for the stream, I decided not to, and I surprisingly stayed away from the spoilers. So I didn't check Twitter, didn't check Facebook, didn't check even the Discord. I just stayed and played Minecraft instead. And I took a nap as well. Nachos with chili instead of salsa. Wow, that could be good. I just had dinner, but that sounds good. Gotta get on the new Minecraft stuff. Yeah, we're like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people right now on the server, and there's 2 more people upcoming on the Minecraft server tonight. So there's quite a lot of people from the community actually. That's pretty cool. Kind of glad it actually kicked off quite well. The server is not cheap either, so I. Oh. Why did the volume reset on this? There you go. So yeah, we're gonna watch Nintendo Direct and the Treehouse. Oh, thank you for your follow, Kuro. Follow for follow, am I right? No, just fucking kidding. All right. Because of the guy in your stream today. All right. So with this, oh yeah, I forgot. I got ends today. Hey, hello chat. I actually managed to repair my hand tracking. Could you follow Complete Stranger for me? Yeah, maybe. Oh, fuck that guy already. Okay. Alright. So, let's get this done. If you see my hand moving like that, that's because this is my mouse. I'm not doing anything wrong. Alright. Nintendo Direct. Let's see. Middle monitor. Okay, and this one's alright. Alright, perfect cutoff point for the music. Nice. It's like it's been planned this way. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's see what Nintendo's got for us for 2021 and maybe 2022 or even 2023 if they announce something like, well, I don't fucking know, like Metroid Prime. I could have done a bingo card for the Nintendo Direct. That would actually have been fun, but well, fuck it, I don't have the time for that. I want to watch it. Right, let's go. Tell me if the volume is okay once it starts. Somewhere close here. Oh, there you go. Oh, mature 17 plus. Subject to change. Yeah, because of COVID and everything. Woo, that's loud. Gonna lower the volume on my side. There you go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's
How's the volume?
Nintendo Direct.
Hello, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year, and many people
Already
around
5
the world
years
are
for
playing
Nintendo
games
Switch.
on it.
Jeez.
Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience. Thank you all very much. We've been able to offer a wide variety of games.
Gotta
on the
feel a little
system,
old now.
not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners. I hope that each of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
Kind of feels like I just bought my Nintendo DS,
and
and
we'll be
then
focusing on a selection of games releasing this year. We hope you enjoy it. Okay, to begin, please take a look at this video.
all right, are they going to start strong? Let's see. Not actual gameplay footage. Oh, is that Smash? Holy shit, it's Smash. Or Zelda. One or the other. New Smash character, maybe? Yeah. Because, yeah. Ganon was fucking dead. Another Street Fighter. The Street Fighter, yes. I don't really play fighting games except for Smash. So I don't know many characters like so, actually. Tekken. Okay, I knew the character was familiar somehow. I've played Tekken on PS1. Yeet. Whoop. Why the fuck does he throw them? Oh, fuck. So he has a demon form. Okay, I don't know about this character, to be honest. Roster getting deleted to gain devil power. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Tekken. No, not Kirby. Kirby cannot die. He's just gonna fly. Yep. No devil power for you.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited and the director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Kazuya Mishima from the fighting game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll go over the details at a later date,
Didn't
so
expect
please
this
sit
character.
tight. For today, though, we've prepared a short video to showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please take a look.
Okay. That made baby with a demon and I had two sons, he is one of them. Ah. I'm not very good at fighting games. I'm decent at Smash, but I'm not great. Some people are just insane. It's kind of a shame because, well, some awesome looking game like Guilty Gear. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. some awesome looking game like Guilty Gear would probably be really cool to
This
play
feels
if
like
I
Tekken.
was actually
No,
good.
it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown below.
Okay.
Please stay tuned.
So 13 days from now.
Thank you, Mr. Sakurai. New fighter Kazuya will join the fight in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series, will fight in this game.
The thing about
Alright,
fighting game,
let's
well,
continue
story
with our
mode is
first
fine.
batch of Nintendo Switch
Computers
headlines.
are fine, but like the most like
Your choices
the
matter
best
in
part
this
of it
emotional,
is the online
supernatural
play, and
tales.
well, I die a lot in online plays. What's that? Kind of looks like. Don't know. It reminds me of Life is Strange. Yeah, kind of looks like it too. Well, yep. Lena will probably freak out because anything Life is Strange. Coming to the Nintendo Switch. Nice. I haven't checked the new one. Hold on, this might be the MCA actually. Oh well. Life is Strange is like super the MCA.
Life is Strange: True Colors launches on Nintendo
I hope
Switch
I won't get
September
flagged
10th.
for this. Fuck.
And Life is Strange Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch later this year. There's something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system. You are Star-Lord, leading a legendary band of heroes for hire in this thrilling action-adventure game. Jump on a wild ride across the cosmos, overwhelm opponents with Star-Lord's daring combat style, and encounter iconic and original Marvel characters.
We've
You'll
seen
call the shots for the unpredictable Guardians as you
gameplay
face
of this
cosmic threats to save the
at
galaxy.
the
You got
E3
this, probably.
Square Enix.
Marvel's
Was it
Guardians
Square
of the
Enix?
Galaxy blasts onto Nintendo Switch October 26th. Worms everywhere. In this real-time arena-based
Nice.
shooter, you'll squish
Worms
your
is real-time now?
opponents in 32-player
Kinda defeats the
cross-platform
purpose of it.
combat. Play in daily challenges, battle modes, and seasonal events to worm your way up the ranks.
Wow, nice pun.
Plus, the Patchwork Bear outfit exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will be available for free for 2 weeks after launch. A new map,
Man,
Spaceport
I
Showdown,
used to play a
launches with
worm
Worms
when I
Rumble,
was young.
wriggling onto Nintendo Switch June 23rd.
There
Get a
wasn't, like,
25% discount when you pre-order
Many
games
games
starting today
working on
Nintendo
my
eShop.
computer back then, and Worms was one of them.
The fantastical realm of Orcanon awaits. As you explore this fully hand-painted world, you'll customize a team of demigods and unleash devastating attacks and captivating turn-based combat. Astria Ascending launches on Nintendo
The art
Switch
looks
September
nice,
30th.
but I'm not a big fan of like tweening animations. Usually,
Return to the funny, charming, and quirky world of 2 Point County. In the wholesome management sim 2 Point Campus,
it's
you'll
like
build and run
2
your
Point
very
Hospital,
own university the way you want it.
but
Lots
university
of
is
creative tools are at
cool.
your disposal to make the school yours and take your educational empire to the next level. Enrollment for 2 Point Campus
Yeah,
starts on
Worm is
Nintendo
great.
Switch
Such a
next
good.
year.
The frame rate of the I saw that. I wasn't sure if it was like the stream or something.
A beloved series rolls into its 20th anniversary this year.
What's that? Bananas and Super Monkey Ball? Yeah. Super Monkey Ball is so cute, though. But it's so barfy. Ever played this, chat? You monkey. Ever played this? It's so barfy. I could not play like more than 30 minutes of this game. Got motion sick. There's apparently a VR game similar to this one. Man, I would not like to feel that. Listen to the iron camera shake. It's a pretty challenging game though. It's pretty fun.
Go Bananas wins Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th.
That's far away.
It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited. Ready for another round of Mario Party
Really?
mayhem? Of course you are.
New-
It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames.
Really? They
Load
finally,
up
yeah,
on
fuck.
classic boards from the
Finally.
Nintendo 64 era, including Peach's
Oh my
birthday
god,
cake
what
and
the?
Spaceland. Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes. And when we say zany,
I seriously
we
wonder
mean it.
why it took so long to actually release those. Holy shit.
Connect blocks. And give facelifts? In hilarious over-the-top minigames,
That's pretty cool.
all of which support button controls.
Okay, I'll definitely play
100
Mario Party
minigames
more.
from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast
cool.
in this all-star fun fest. Here's a little party favor. All game modes work with
Only
online
play
play.
supported. Good. Good job,
Even if
Nintendo.
you're
Fuck.
partying solo,
Just save the
You
game.
can randomly match with other party
I don't regret buying it now.
Playing a board game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game. grab
Game
a
looks
snack,
pretty good.
Then resume the festivities. Stickers are also available to communicate with others.
Nice.
It's time to party in Mario
October
Party
29th.
Superstars.
Man, that's
launching on the
far.
Nintendo Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
What did you think? Before we
Y'all
show
gotta
this
play
next
this when it comes
trailer,
out in Test
I'd
of
like to say
Friendship.
one thing.
Challenge
Currently,
accepted.
we're working hard on the latest game in
Challenge
the Metroid Prime
accepted.
series, Metroid Prime 4, which we previously
Oh wait,
announced.
Metroid?
But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise.
Oh.
Please take a look.
Unexpected. Are people mad about this because they're not working on Metroid 4? Metroid Prime 4? Not actual gameplay footage. Why is the sound delayed? That's kind of weird. Okay, so a side scroller Metroid. Metroid Dread. The gameplay looks better than this intro sequence. So back to their side-scrolling route. Me at 3 AM going from my to my fridge for trilogies. Okay. Don't know what to think of this, but it's gonna be on the Treehouse coverage. All right. Let's see about it.
That was the trailer for the first new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years, the brand new Metroid Dread game. As the name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's scheduled to be released on October 8th, so it won't be too long until launch.
I guess the
On that same day,
original
we'll also be releasing amiibo figures for Samus and the Emmy.
Metroid fans
robot scene in the
will
video.
probably like it.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
These
Their
familiar
franchise return.
franchises are back on Nintendo Switch.
All right.
Get
No,
ready
no, no,
to
no, no,
get
no, no.
down.
All right, we'll mute this. We're back. Megan Trainer Funk with the artist you love. Just Dance 2022, aka the MCEA strike. Why did they put stuff like this, man? I don't even like Just Dance. And they keep making them. They keep making them. Can I?
The arcade smash hit
Alright.
Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo Switch. Blast your way through nearly 30 over-the-top
What
tracks.
the fuck? That might be the MCA, actually.
Your favorite vehicle?
Don't know if it's the music from the game, but cars, explosion, and yeah,
It's the ultimate
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z experience.
What?
Relive
Kick
the
out
story of
New
Goku
Power
and
Awaken.
other Z fighters through 4 sagas in this action RPG.
Even though like Dragon Ball has been overdone
Protect the
and
Earth from an invasion
so
by
much,
Vegeta
I actually
and Nappa.
like Dragon Ball
Frieza,
games. They're pretty fun.
Take a stand against the evil Emperor. Cell, battle the androids.
This
in a
one
fight
looks
to the death.
pretty well
Majin
made,
Buu,
actually.
an epic showdown with the most fearsome foe. Along with the main story,
It's like Madden
you can
Arcade,
explore
yeah.
the vast world of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, why not help out the locals?
This one was
Collect
released on
ingredients for delicious meals.
PS4, right?
You could always train to acquire new
The-
skills too.
It looks familiar, but
There are lots
I've
of
never actually
things to
played
keep
it.
you busy. The boss battle episodes, A New Power Awakens Parts 1 and 2 is also included. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, plus A New Power Awakens set punches its
They're
way
good
onto
fighting
Nintendo
games,
Switch September 24th.
Fighting RPG games, actually. Ooh,
Grab a golf club and get ready to tee off.
that I have to buy.
The Mario Golf Super Rush game
It
launches
releases
soon.
yeah, pretty soon, yeah.
Here's a quick glimpse into each of the modes.
Bowser with the golf outfit.
Standard golf. Take your time to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
Nice shot.
Hit different types of shots and aim for under par.
Nice birdie.
I don't know why. I don't
Smack your ball
really
and chase
like
after it. Be the first to
golf
get your
game
ball
or
in the
sport
hole.
games overall, but
Outpace your rivals with special
Mario Golf
dashes
is
and special
such,
shots.
such fun.
Battle golf.
Battle
Dig out over
golf?
9 flag-marked holes in an obstacle-filled arena.
What the fuck?
Capture 3 flags to
That's
win.
an original take.
Golf adventure. Go from rookie to pro with your Mii character. The golfing challenges that await may surprise you. And here's some news. Free updates
Hey.
are planned for future release,
New Dunk
including
City.
additional courses and playable characters. The fairway's almost open, so set your tee time and get ready to ace those shots.
It's like
in
Mario Kart
Mario
Battle
Golf
Mode,
Super
but golf,
Rush,
yeah.
swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June
Ah,
25th.
Man, that's 10
Pre-orders
days
are
from now.
available now on Nintendo eShop.
Alright, I might play this on stream actually.
Ready for the ride of a lifetime?
Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Welcome to the vast and vibrant world of Monster Hunter.
Hey, it's my boy
As a
Nergigante.
rider in this RPG adventure, you'll explore diverse landscapes by riding your Monstie, a monster companion.
Never played Monster Hunter
Gather
Story, but
materials such as honey and ore.
I
then
would
use them
probably
to
like
craft
it.
items for your journey. But beware of the many monsters roaming about.
soundtracks
Some are docile,
sounds fire.
but others may suddenly
Hey,
ambush.
it's Leggy.
To fight,
And
you'll team up
Legia.
with your Monstie and use weapons and skills to overwhelm enemy monsters in turn-based battles. Win, and you'll be rewarded with their materials.
Oh,
which
thank you,
can be
Raider,
forged into
for
new weapons and armor.
the host. I appreciate it.
Hey, is that an
Hello.
egg? You might be able to hatch a new Monstie.
Egg. Oh, you can
Incredibly
hatch
powerful
monsters.
Monsties can also hatch from rare eggs. Need more traveling buddies? Join up with
I
friends.
wonder
for
if you
co-op
need
multiplayer
to have
quests and
played the
battles.
first one to actually understand the
Buckle
story.
up, Ryder. It's going to be a real monster of an adventure. Monster Hunter Stories 2:
July
Wings of
9th.
Ruin soars onto Nintendo Switch July 9th.
Very cool.
You can play the free demo on
You can
June
hatch
25th
dog in
and
this
carry
game?
over your save data to
What?
the full game.
Dogs come from eggs, obviously.
Here's a new
Oh.
game from the head of a certain company.
That was Wario, yeah.
Did you miss me? Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's me, Wario. And it's finally ready.
I don't think
brand new
I've-
game from my company.
Nice.
Check it out. You
Oh,
get to
that's cool.
control me.
New WarioWare.
Time to do this. Look at me go.
Is this support or this is a new one?
Check out these chumps. They came back and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing. Not so bad. Use the spinning whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it. Same micro game, different abilities. Wah! I almost forgot some big news.
It's weird to
Two
hear
people
Wario.
can play together at the same time.
Oh,
So
cool.
play nice, or else. Eh? Not nice. All right, you. Yes, you, the one watching this. Better get ready for
Some of these games
micro
are-
game mayhem.
The WarioWare Get It Together game
September
launches
10th.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system September 10th. Pre-orders
Well,
begin
September
today
is
on
in
Nintendo
2
eShop.
months, right? Right? July, August.
What you just
Yeah,
saw was the
okay,
trailer for
about 3 months.
WarioWare. Get it together. In the latest installment of this series, there are new microgames that let you control Wario and his friends. There is also a 2-player co-op mode, which greatly expands the gameplay.
Cool.
It's releasing in the near future, so stay
Is
tuned.
it online play?
Next, please take a look at this.
That was a big snap. That's probably hold on, that's
As a high school
Shin
student living
Megami
in
Tensei
Tokyo, your
or
life is fairly
yeah,
normal.
yeah, it looks like it. It's in the style of Persona, so
But that reality is upended after you get pulled into a different dimension.
I've never actually watched Shin Megami Tensei. Any gameplay of it or
Another
if
Tokyo
that's it,
exists.
actually.
A post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside. Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious figure, gaining the power to fight demons. What lies ahead in this alternate realm?
Shin Megami Tensei 5. Cool.
The world is now transformed into a sprawling, demon-infested wasteland. Though
Hey,
friendly demons
Per-
do exist
Persona
here,
monsters.
many are
I recognize some of
hostile
those.
and will attempt to destroy you.
This looks pretty good,
Harness
actually.
your newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based system. Finding their weak point is key. By targeting it, the number of consecutive actions you can perform in a combo will increase. Though demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them via negotiations, which
So,
begin when you open a conversation.
Very similar mechanics from Persona, actually.
If a negotiation is successful, a demon will become a powerful ally. In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you as an ally. Demons that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger.
This could be a
By
pretty cool
fusing
game
demon
to play.
allies, another demon can be created.
Looks laggy
Newly
though.
fused demons'
The frame
innate
rate is
abilities will
ugh.
vary, granting you a powerful ally, customized
It's
to
Jack
your
Frost,
needs
yeah.
and playstyle.
It's my boy. Onion baby.
Challenge the many demons roaming this post-apocalyptic world by harnessing the power of your own.
Do they have Shin Megami Tensei on the PC?
What destiny will you choose? Shin Megami Tensei 5 will launch exclusively on Nintendo Switch November 12th.
Exclusive. Oh
Pre-orders
shit.
for the physical version begin June 21st.
Didn't know that Shin Megami Tensei
That
was
was the latest trailer for Shin Megami
Switch,
Tensei 5
exclusive.
from Atlas.
Huh.
This is the newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
What do you got?
Celebrate
Oh,
10
Dangan.
years of
Hey.
Danganronpa in despair.
If you haven't played this, chat, play it. Such a good visual novel. It's very weird though. It's a very weird game, but it's so fun. And the music is pretty jamming
3
too.
games in the deadly Danganronpa series are coming to Nintendo
Oh wait,
Switch.
the 3 of them?
Monokuma, the self-proclaimed school headmaster, has trapped you and other high school students in a game.
Third
of
one is
literal
very
life
fucking
and
long.
death.
Took me
Unfortunately,
more than 6
the only
hours
way
to
out of
finish.
the school
For a
and
visual
this
novel,
lethal
it's
game is to betray the other students.
yeah.
And so it begins.
A body has been discovered!
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place. to
Class
reveal
trials
the
are
culprit.
so fun in the third one.
Tanya, I had no idea!
They probably moved the body there.
Use the evidence you've gathered to refute contradictions and
Ooh, the
find the
lags.
guilty party.
Sneak attack. No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Are
Oh.
you okay?
What the
board
fuck?
game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game.
What?
Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast
What
of
the
characters
fuck?
from the Danganronpa series
Uh,
will come together to battle at a
What the fuck was that, Bunny Monokuma?
Who's the
What the fuck?
strongest of them all in this ultimate beach brawl? The 4-game
Danganronpa
collection Danganronpa
Decadence.
Decadence launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Okay, sure.
All 4 games
Why
will
not?
also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're not afraid of ghosts.
Fatal Frame? No. Nice. Never played Fatal Frame. I've seen like gameplay of it.
In this horror adventure game, you'll uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but deadly Mount Hikami, believed to be
Very
at the
Silent
center of many
Hill
disappearances.
looking game. Yeah.
Ghosts frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out. Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations. This spine-chilling
Spoopy
story
by
features
Pokemon stuff,
various
yeah.
protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives. New costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, creeps onto Nintendo Switch
Cool.
this year. These games and DLC are coming soon.
More
Some
DLC.
even today.
Not really. Doom.
Your war
Nice.
is not over. Raise hell in the first campaign expansion.
I
for
seriously
Doom
wonder
Eternal, the Ancient
how-
Gods Part 1.
Doom runs on the Switch, to be honest.
Deeper and more challenging combat awaits as you eliminate Hell's newest threats in demon-infested ruins and
Doesn't look
rage-swept
as
terrain.
good as on PC, that's for sure.
The fate of the cosmos is in your hands. Get slaying
20
when this
FPS.
campaign expansion launches on Nintendo
It
Switch
seems very
later
blurry as well.
today.
Yep. This has a lot of the MCA songs. Yeah. Here's all the way that you could get the MCA. Tony Hawk, man, it was so good on the N64 back then. The MCA checkpoints. Don't know if it's if it still holds up. If it's still just as fun.
After 4,000 years, Sateki, the Witch Queen, has risen from
The
the
fuck?
dead, and only one group of heroes can stop her. The Strange Brigade. In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast through an army of mummified monstrosities while
The heck
solving
is this
puzzles
game?
in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone
Booby
or
trap?
team up with other
The
daring
best kind of
adventurers
trap.
in local wireless co-op and online play. Expect the unexpected when Strange Brigade launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Okay. Yeah. Skip.
It's a new adventure
I've
of
seen
cosmic
this.
proportions.
This looks good, actually.
Mario and his friends will team up with the Rabbids once again to
Bing.
restore order to the galaxy. Our heroes must stop a mysterious new evil from plunging the universe into chaos.
Last one is like, what was it?
Rabbid Rosalina joins them. Wait, is she bored already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents and even quirkier secrets. And in this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating
That
new
could be fun.
strategic and chaotic possibilities.
The fucking
So aim for
Luma
victory
rabbits.
with a little help from your friends. Wait, who's that? Well, one thing's certain. This is gonna be one heck of a galactic adventure.
Mario with
Mario
guns.
Rabbids, Sparks of Hope launches into space or onto Nintendo
Yeah, Luma
Switch
rabbits are
next year.
kind of cursed. The Orange Star Nation is under attack. Oh, is it Advance War? Well, what are they going to call it now? It's the original Advance Wars return. Nice. This game was so much fun. Is it multiplayer? And can you build your own maps? Gonna add something to it. Such a cute and fun little game. If you guys like this one, maybe you've heard about Wargroove. It's made by Chucklefish.
Thrilling stories, memorable characters, and vibrant gameplay are
It's
in store
pretty similar
as
to
you
this
lead
one.
the commanding officers
And there's
to
co-op and
victory.
everything. It's more, it's not like modern, it's
The first two Advance Wars campaigns and
Ooh,
Advance
the
Wars
two games.
1+2 Reboot Camp, marching on to Nintendo
December
Switch this
3.
holiday. Pre-orders
December
begin
3rd.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Wargroove is cool. It's a
How
nice
is
game.
everything?
It's pretty hard though. I
Alright.
actually
This next segment will be our last
restarted
announcement
many,
of the
many,
day.
many times some of the
Please
levels.
take a look.
Okay. Hey, Zelda. Iron Wire expansion pass. Oh, okay. The fucking motorbike. Iron Wire. The new Iron Wire was so good. You can play as a. Oh. What the fuck is this weapon? The first Iron Warrior wasn't too good, to be honest, but this one, holy shit, it was such a good Zelda on motorbike. Sure. Pulse of the Ancient, June 18th, so that's in 3 days. Guardian of Remembrance in November 2021. Okay.
Hello there.
What do you got for
I'm
us?
Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from
News
Koei
from the
Tecmo
new.
Games. It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it. I have a few more things to share with you all today.
Yes.
We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game.
I don't
which
care about
launches
Skyward Sword.
next
Give
month.
me news about. Skyward Sword
You'll
was
immerse
such.
yourself in
eh.
the role of Link by using 2 Joy-Con controllers for intuitive motion.
It's one of the
controls,
worst
or
Zelda
by
games
playing
out there, I
in
think.
handheld mode, wielding the sword
Along with
via
the
flicking stick and
DVI
button-only
games.
controls. This game depicts the oldest era in the Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began.
Sorry, but because you have
What
to
is the
like go
origin of the
through
Master Sword?
the same fucking levels
Why
like
did a
3
woman named
times.
Zelda become the legend for future
So-
generations.
They fixed the controls. Yeah, the controls were awful as
In
well.
this game.
I didn't like Link's design.
We hope you're
Big,
looking forward to
fish-lipped,
Legend of Zelda
Link.
Skyward
Meh.
Sword HD.
Didn't really like it, to be honest.
Next up,
But
here's a
had some
little
lips,
something
yeah.
you might like.
the
This
only
is a
thing
Game
I
Watch
liked
system
about
that lets you play
Skyward
3
Sword
games in the Legend of Zelda series.
was the birds.
This year,
the birds
the
were cool.
original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary. While we don't have any
Nice.
campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned,
35 years.
we've been
Jeez.
working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help mark the occasion
This is
and reflect
this
far
is already
beyond the
sold
earliest
out,
days
isn't
of
it?
The Legend of Zelda. It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Oh shit, they mentioned Zelda too. They acknowledged the
Game
game.
Boy version of The Legend of
Chat.
Zelda Link's Awakening game,
Oh fuck.
as well as a special version
What?
of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring
Sure.
Link as the playable character. So that's 4 games on one system, from longer Legend of Zelda games to the pick-up-and-play game Vermin. In addition, regarding the watch functionality for the
Playtime
Game &
clock.
Watch system, we've added a playable clock based on
that's
The
good.
Legend of Zelda, and an interactive timer themed after Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. You can play with both of them by taking control of Link.
Game
We
and
hope
Watch
you'll
me
enjoy
stop caring
playing
about
this
this.
Game & Watch
It's
system
off screen.
whenever and
Game and
wherever
Watch,
you'd
it's
like.
it's a nice piece of novelty, I think. If you like Zelda stuff.
All right,
And
here's the last thing we have to show you.
yes, show
This
it.
is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. 2
Okay.
years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time.
Yes.
However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game.
Oh shit.
Please take a look.
Then expect footage. Let's go chat. I'm ready for this. This one is going to be so dark compared to most of these other games. What? 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 Is this... Ooh, hold on a second. Time powers. Damn, this looks legit. Nice. Really like a long-haired Link as well. One more. No. Oh shit, this looked really good with the floating islands and everything. Oh, 2022? We have a year now. Not a date, but a year.
So, what did you think? This time around, the
Pretty
setting
fucking
for
awesome.
the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule.
Ooh.
We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
Okay, so probably by the end of the year of 2022.
How was that?
Pretty fucking
That's
awesome.
all for this Nintendo Direct.
Aw.
We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching.
Nice. Fuck. Want to play this now? 2022. Ugh, it's so far away. Ugh, come on. Alright. Now, next is the Treehouse event.
But that's 2022, and I'm frankly just looking forward to seeing all the games that are in the pipeline.
Want
just
those
over the next
games
couple months.
tomorrow
Nintendo
on my
Switch.
desk.
We've got Mario Party Superstars, WarioWare Get It Together,
Hey, it's
the
Bowser.
expansion for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, Mario Golf Super Rush, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, and of course Metroid
Yeah,
Dread.
they
I
have
am just
a
not
good lineup.
getting any
Most of
work
them
done.
are
You
indies
should know that.
or
That's
nice
okay. I think
DLCs.
I may be in the same camp. And Mario
But,
Golf
man.
Super Rush launches in just a few weeks on June the 25th. By the way, Nate, do you know why Luigi brings 2 pairs of pants to the golf course with him?
Doug, are we doing the dad joke thing again?
We are. In case he
Why
gets
is there a
hole-in-one.
huge...
But seriously, everyone, this game is just
Why is there a
packed
huge
with
delay?
content.
There's
You
like...
can play in standard golf mode, but then there's also speed golf, battle golf, the golf adventure
Do you see
mode,
that on
and
stream?
the option to play with buttons or motion controls. And you can play with up to 4 people locally or online. I can say this one is definitely going to be taking up the majority
Okay.
of.
I kind of want to check the Zelda trailer again, so let me like find the high quality one. Let me open this. Where are you? Dungan? No. They didn't put the Zelda trailer, really. Come on, Nintendo. It's a weird delay, might be the recording. Yeah, I think it's because of the Trial stuff. Ah, there it is, sequel to Breath of Zelda. There you go. Want to watch this again. Okay, so there's like guardian power or like a calamity corruption or whatever. That's like looks like one of the sages, but it kind of looks like Ganon at the same time. Zelda falling under Hyrule. At first, I was like, "Are you going back to like Skyloft?" Yeah. Hold on a second. Link has tattoos. Huh. Has like weird, like Twilight, almost Twilight like designs, tattoos. Really like the long hairstyle though. He does some stasis. That pointy ball, yeah. This one is going to be more time oriented probably. Man, this shot, this looks pretty fucking great. You have the Sheikah shield, really cool. Man, okay, what was this enemy? It's like a kind of looks like a Sheikah designed, and that's kind of weird because well, Link has like is back to like the Breath of the Wild design in this one. So I wonder if there's like only passages. This look pretty cool. Passages where you play maybe Link in Skyloft? Because this looks... Well, this is one of the area in Breath of the Wild, so I guess there's like just floating islands now. Hyrule's breaking apart. And before, Zelda is a time loop, and Breath of the Wild was considered to be the last one in the series. And they release Skyward Sword, which is the first in the series, because this is, yeah, it could be maybe a time loop because there's like floating island once more. Maybe everything will be like cursed and everything, just like in Skyward Sword when you think about it. Huh. That could be actually a game theory. No. All right.
But seriously, everyone, this game is just
Ah,
packed with
The
content.
direct is now
You
unlisted.
can play in standard golf
What?
mode, but then there's also speed golf, battle golf, the golf.
Hold on, they removed the direct from Hold on, Nintendo. What are you doing? It's still there. It's unlisted, but it's the featured video on the. Oh, that's kind of weird.
Adventure mode, and the option to play with buttons or motion controls. And you can play with up to...
Let's skim around just to see if the
そして最新エピソードになります。
audio issue is.
メトロイドシリーズはサムス・アランという女性バウンティーハンターの活躍を描いたゲームです。タイトルのメトロイドっていうのは生物兵器として軍事利用できる浮遊生命体の名前でいろんなトラブルのきっかけになってきま
It looks
した。
so gross.
シリーズではそのメトロイドと主人公サムスとの奇妙な関係性を綴ってきましたが、今回はそのストーリーの一区切りとなるエピソードです。シリーズファンには一区切りって何やろうと想像しながらプレイしていただきたいですね。ストーリーは重要ですが、 決してファンのためだけのゲームではないです。
Because of the delay, it's even harder for me to understand the Japanese version.
暴れてもらえれば誰でも楽しんでもらえるはずです。これが初めてのメトロイドという人でもゲームのプロローグを見てもらえればストーリーがわからないということにはならないでしょう。むしろ今作が初メトロイドという人だからこその楽しみ方もあるんじゃないですかね。タイトルになっているドレッドの意味は恐怖です。無敵のサムス・アランを襲う絶望的な恐怖を表すタイトルです。行ったこともない惑星で一人で行動するサムスに忍び寄る圧倒的な存在というように今までとは一味違う要素が追加されたメトロイドです。
Is Ridley still alive in Biden?
ただ当時の技術ではコンセプトをうまく表現できないなと思って、残念ながら諦めました。その後も再チャレンジのチャンスはあったんですがイメージ通りのゲームにまとめられそうにないなと思ってまた諦めることになりました。正直この企画を諦めることになるかなと思ってたんですが 3DS のサムスリターンズを共同開発したマーキュリースティームエンターテインメントがすごく優秀な
So that's not Metroid 5, right?
技術力は高い。
That's another game,
なんといってもメトロイドというゲームの理解
right?
が半端なかったですね。
Ridley a robot at this point in the story? Mecha Ridley, maybe. I don't really know the story of
15年前に思い描いた以上のメトロイドドレッド
Metroid.
がこうやって完成し
I
ま
only
した。
played games here and there.
今回登場する
But yeah,
エミーを
this
一言で
this
言う
sequence
と
isn't
めっちゃ恐ろしい敵ですね。
the best
実は
looking, to be
銀河
honest.
連邦所有の調査ロボットなんです。
But the gameplay and everything looks fine. Yeah, this part looks fine.
物音を感知して近づいてきます。視覚センサーで見られてしまうと捕まえるために高速で追いかけてきます。サムスの通常の武器は一切効きません。しかも捕まるとほぼ即死。これは厳しいですね。サムスはそんな恐怖と戦いながらミッションを遂行しなければならない。
It's gonna be the new meme now that Ridley has been released.
サムスにとってものすごく不利な状況なんですが検知範囲内であっても音を立てなければエミーは気づきません。物陰に隠れて見られないようにもできます。そして対抗手段の代表格がサムスがエミーから見えなくなるファントムクロークという高額迷彩アビリティです。これの使い方がゲームの進行を大きく作用します。歯が立たない敵に見つからないように行動するエミーのゲームパートはメトロイド体系の強烈な
This kind of feels like the guy from Resident Evil that chases you around. It's like relentlessly after you. It's gonna be annoying.
従来通りのゲーム性に磨きをかけてアクションや探索要素の強化や
But that's not Metroid 5, right? That's not what people were expecting. That's just a side game, right?
基本アクションとしてスライディングっていうのを追加するなどアクション面は
Nice little slow motion. Mr. X, yeah, Mr. X.
快適になっています。当然メトロイドを遊んだことのない方もいらっしゃると思います。
The delay has been fixed now.
最後にメトロイドの探索要素について簡単に触れておきますね。
Metroid 5 is Dread? Oh well. Expected a first-person shooter game.
パワーアップアビリティを取得するとサムスのアクションがどんどん増える。それらのアクションでサムス
I'm not a big fan of like side-scrollers, but I do like Castlevania and Metroidvania type of games.
特定の壁や天井に捕まって
Metroid Prime 4 is
スパイ
this.
ダーマグネットなどはその一例です。他にもいろいろありますのでお楽しみに。いろいろなアビリティを使う自由度の高い探索は今まで以上だと思います。よりダイナミックになった快適なアクションによる自由な探索と自分が追われる
They do level design right, to be honest, in Metroid.
2種類の刺激が融合
It's pretty
し
good.
たメトロイドドレッドはシリーズ経験のあるなし
We're like having to backtrack, just like in many Metroidvania games.
この後の任天堂 3
They
ハーフライブで
they
紹介します。
they basically did their own genre, right? Metroid can slide, but why can't Metroid crawl?
Thanks, Sakamoto-san. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live.
Yeah, at least it's fixed.
I'm super excited about this next segment where we're going to delve into an early work-in-progress version of Metroid
New
Dread,
people did this year.
show some of Samus's new moves in action, and also I think
Usually they
do
add
a
like
little bit of
the guy and the
way
girl,
the
I
game
forgot their
develops
name,
this,
on the
suspense and
couch and
tension
everything.
That gives the game its
I guess
title.
they
So I'm joined
there
by
are social
Audrey and Teresa
distancing.
from Nintendo Treehouse, and Teresa's going to take us into the depths of Planet ZDR.
Yeah, all right. So let's take a deep dive into the very beginning of the game. So we're going to backtrack just a little bit to show Samus's free movement here.
For sure
I
that
just
the
spent
game
a
will be
little
probably a lot of
missile,
fun.
So I'm going to use this interactive.
Cannot
tool
wait to see
replenish.
speedruns of this game.
But one of the things I want to show
Yep,
here is
no audio
free
delay.
aim, which for those that
Not
have
free aim,
played
that's cool.
Metroid Samus Returns, this has made a comeback. You can see a lot of the area around as you use it. Also has this little tracking system that when it's targeting an enemy, it'll make that sound.
Yeah,
Take a
speedruns.
moment to say that as Nate and Sakamoto-san already
The
mentioned,
original
this
games
is
I've seen
the
the
Metroid game in
I've seen the original
19
speedruns on the
years. That's almost 2
AGDQ
decades. I don't
of
know if you did the math,
well, the
but,
original
that's
games.
a lot of years. We've
Jesus
been
Christ.
waiting for this for a long time.
Speedrunners
so
are
we're really excited to be
another
able to
kind
bring
of
this
breed.
everyone.
Requires such patience and
Here's
talent.
another returning move from Metroid Samus
Oh,
Returns, which is
QTs.
the melee counter. One of my favorite features. And then a new one is, or the development of the melee counter. Whoop. Yeah, let that guy move a little bit back.
Mighty flap
Come
flaps.
back. The melee dash. I really love that because it doesn't break momentum. I can immediately do a counter and immediate damage to an
That's cool.
enemy.
Yeah, something this game does really well is improve
Good
upon the
parries,
improvements
left
from
and right.
Metroid Samus Returns. So like you mentioned, we had free aim and the melee counter in that game.
Speedrunners are gonna like master parries and
the dash
do
melee.
like
So
amazing
instead
shit
of
with
having
it.
to stand still and wait for enemies to attack you, you can just go get them, which really has great movement to this game.
Yeah, I love that. Like Samus moves so well, and it's just all that freedom. It's just this is probably the smoothest I've been able to control Samus in a really long time.
Absolutely, and you've opened up the map screen here, something that
I think
Metroid fans
this
know
girl
to
was
love and adore.
in the past year.
The map system is just as important in this game as ever, and it really shows you the classic Metroid gameplay progression, which is back in full force in this game.
Was this live
You
or
look at your
was
map,
it
you identify
pre-recorded?
areas
I
that you
wonder.
haven't been to yet,
It's
or
gonna be
aren't able
nothing
to
but like
access
clipping
yet.
through
You
walls
try and
to
find
the end of
another
the
way
game with
through,
the
find a
12
new
frame
ability,
perfect
push your
parries.
way
Yeah,
forward,
something
fill in
like
the
so.
map, lather, rinse, repeat. So that's back and better than ever, in my opinion.
Yeah, and this area here is blinking white because there's something here that I haven't discovered yet. So I could use markers. to
Okay,
kind of
I might
pinpoint it just in
skim
case I don't have an
through
ability,
some
like
through some of
holding
it
onto the
to see
ledge.
like gameplay instead of
Yeah.
UI.
Yeah, you'll notice little touches everywhere, so keep an eye out for them.
Oh, they have little
That smooth
cinematics.
transition
That's
to
cool.
These sort of story scenes is great.
Little moments like this, when you're in helmet view for a moment, really add to the isolation and the tone of this game.
Yeah, no, this game is a sequel to Metroid Fusion, but you can see that her suit
Sequel
looks a
to
little
Metroid
bit different than
Fusion.
that, so that'll be a story element that people will find
Never
out
played
what
Fusion.
happened, when they play the game. We don't want to spoil too
I've
much.
played the first
These are
and
the
second
Emmy
Metroid Prime on
that
GameCube.
Sakamoto-san
Right?
was talking about, and none of Samus's weapons seem to do anything against them. So
run.
Yep. Oh, that slide move is so cool.
She looks so cool when she's sliding.
Yep, it is. Nope. Okay.
Oh, no, just no.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's cool.
Missiles don't work either.
Nothing works again.
So
Just
there's
fucking run for your
about a
life.
game called Dread. That would be why.
They're very relentless.
Oh my!
Okay.
Oh wow!
Like I like the
okay.
animation though of the
Did a
Emmy.
little reach for me there.
Yeah.
That was new.
Oh.
Yeah.
That one's clearly not well, but it's still.
Was Emmy
Yeah.
in the
I'm glad that it's
in
a
the
bit
Metroid
damaged
Fusion?
and can't completely reach to me, but we're gonna have to find a different way to tackle that enemy.
You know, this thing is a central unit which controls various areas of the planet. It's sort of a biomechanical computer, kind of a homage to maybe similar units in previous Metroid games. And from this unit, Samus can power up, get a temporary power up for her arm cannon and turn it into the Omega cannon.
Yeah, so yeah, in typical 2D Metroid fashion, we've always seen the camera like panned around here, and now with the Omega cannon ability, there's this dynamic camera that you get to see over Samus's shoulder, which is
It's
so
kind of
cool.
neat that even though it's a side scroller,
Coalitions like that really
still
flesh
remains
out the classic
3D
2D
and
gameplay without it feeling like it strays too far from what we loved about it.
yeah, that's cool.
Just makes it seem really powerful.
Right. Let's see if this works against our Emmy friend here.
Takes a little while to charge up, so
It does.
don't wait too long.
Okay.
Okay.
You did it.
Oh,
I wanted to make sure I had it line
Yep.
of sight.
I hope you enjoyed that. That's your one.
This one
shot
chased
at
you
it.
in Metroid Fusion.
Yeah, so it was so powerful.
The one that chased you in Metroid Fusion was
order
another
to take that
Samus?
Emmy
Oh.
down.
Was it a clone
our-
or
we
like
lose the
a
ability
robot
of the
or?
Omega cannon, and it goes back to a regular arm cannon.
It was worth it though. We can breathe easy now.
It was.
For a moment. I also want to point out while you're scrolling your way through all of these different halls that there are so many different ways to play this game. Like Teresa is amazing with a missile. She's the queen of the missiles, but you can also just shoot your regular arm cannon. You can try and avoid enemies altogether, try and hit them all. Really, it's up to you what kind of Samus you want to be.
Yeah, and as
It was like
as,
the alien that
Audrey
attached the
pointed out
Samus
to
suit from to
earlier, that
another
you could
Samus from
use
this part that was cut
free
off.
aim to do more like line of sight shooting, but you could also just free aim shoot while you're
So,
moving as well.
the alien clone, basically.
It's good because you need to shoot a lot of different things in this game.
So many different
Yeah.
things. I want to see a pixelated door, and now I'm filled with dread.
Yeah, this is a new entryway.
Yep, these are the entries to the various zones that the Emmy are patrolling. And once you're in there, you need to be on the lookout for those.
Yeah, you can hear in the background, the music is so atmospheric. It really puts you on pins and needles just
It is
listening to it.
Very. I am completely on edge because
Yeah.
it's like really eerie. Can't seem to climb these yet.
Not yet. Yeah, just the detail in the backgrounds and things is great. Oh, and there he is. There it is.
Now, especially during moments like this, you can really appreciate how cool it is to have an HD 2D Metroid game.
The lights are a
We
bit
tried that
off, I
already.
think.
No, it's not gonna work.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
Let's try again. Maybe it'll work on this one.
Now run.
So luckily,
There's
this
something
Emmy
weird about
can't
the
go
lighting
through tight
here.
spaces. So I have an advantage here.
Somehow.
Well, it's kind of scary though, the way it
Oh,
actually crawls to you.
Oh, okay.
Amy's animations
Oh,
are
you're following
like
me.
pretty fluid.
Okay, you gotta get away from that. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, when they go into this patrol mode and turn red, the door locks until they sort of lose track of you.
It's still trying to get at her.
Oh yeah, it's still looking around. But
Like flips around and shit, yeah.
Find another way to get to me.
Very alien.
Also, I don't know if it's my heart throbbing through my hands or if the controller, but it's pretty nerve-wracking when facing the Emmy. They're terrifying species.
Yeah, T makes it seem like she's calm, cool, collected, and badass.
So it's a
I like to
species.
pretend that she's actually as nervous as I am when I play it, but I don't think it's true.
Do you want to point out like also the
Okay.
backgrounds, like the amount of detail that the
Yeah,
the
that's
development
good.
team has put into like not just the enemies in the forefront.
Skim
A
around.
voiceover or anything.
Yeah, if you want to be a bounty hunter, you have to pay attention to details.
Mm-hmm.
And watch out for gooey enemies.
Whatever this big meatball is.
I love the detail of like the rib cage in the background. You just know something went down there.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing about Metroid enemies too is that some of them have patterns and you can counter them.
Yeah, we
and
got
others
meatloaf.
don't, like this one. So I'm just gonna
Blast him.
Looks like
move him
where
out of
Amy
the
is,
way so
it's
I
like
can
another
use
dimension
it.
or something.
And this room is a communication room with Adam, who happens to be Samus's ship's PC or computer. We're going to skip this part here just because we don't want to spoil any of the lore. But Dan, if you could summarize for the folks at home.
Seeing the
Let's skim.
the Emmy and kind of
No
the
spoil.
limits.
Only gameplay.
That was the Emmy, as Dan had mentioned. They have kind of 3 modes. One is the surveillance. The other is which is marked with blue.
What does
They're
it do
just
once it
scanning the
actually
area.
catches you? Kind of curious now.
It's so
Bad
intense.
one.
I'm like
Yeah,
playing a
mode.
game of chase with
So
it.
fast.
With it. Oh god.
They're pretty fast then.
And then when it has Samus on
We don't want to spoil, but
eyesight,
can you spoil
it
it?
turns red, which is the
Oh.
chase.
And
Yeah.
oof.
So yellow is it's heard
And
it's heard a noise or sensed a vibration and
freaking
it's
kills
gonna
you, I guess.
Investigate
Yep,
that.
there you go.
Oh.
Oh gosh. No.
Ah, okay, there it is. The QT
No.
from earlier.
Oh.
Oh, game over.
So
this
the
was
Emmy,
live. This wasn't
are
pre-recorded, I
pretty
guess.
relentless and ruthless. It is sort of like a permadeath, which is very unusual
Permadeath?
for enemies with in the Metroid series. But luckily, it's not very. It's,
What do you
the
mean by
game's pretty
permadeath?
forgiving. It allows you to respawn at an area that you were in recently, so we're able to just go back and counter that again.
Yeah, as T said, insta-kill is new to the
That
series.
could be,
but,
if you
it's
get
really
caught
great 'cause it
all the
offers a
time, that could be
chance for you
annoying
to
though.
have that challenging difficulty that I
If you
think
have to
Metroid
go
fans
through
expect,
everything once
but
more.
without being
Water
Okay.
flowing from one area to the next.
Oh, you can go in the
Such a
water?
cool detail.
Now that the water levels changed, you have access to other areas.
You can jump, but you can swim. Really?
And here is a map room. So interacting with these rooms
Don't
will
think they know what
grant
permadeath
me
means, yeah.
more visibility to the area that I'm currently in.
That could be like a nice run, actually.
So we sort
Have
of
like
lightly touched on the
permadeath mode
narrative of
for
this game, which
Metroid.
occurs in the
You get
events
caught and you're
post,
fucked.
Metroid
You have to start
Fusion.
over
And so that's why
back at the start of the
look,
game. Permadeath
looks
mode.
different. But
Could be
also
something.
to point out back to
Pretty
Audrey's point
hardcore.
about, the game is about exploration and action, and so this area map upgrade allowed me to see more.
How
about
long
the
is
map,
our
but you
Metroid
can see
games
that
usually?
There's still a lot of obscurity here, and so you need to explore
If they're pretty short,
in
permadeath
order to
is like
uncover
a good
more of the
option, I think,
area
to have
and
at least.
also any secrets involved. So.
Yeah, it's also worth noting that
They're not too
this
long.
series and this game is
And
full
hi,
of
Veritas.
really juicy lore. So whether you're a new or returning Metroid fan, if you've never played a Metroid game before, it really gets you up to speed with anything you need to know to enjoy the
Welcome
story.
to the
And if you are a
Nintendo
longtime Metroid
Treehouse
fan,
showcase
you
of
have a lot to look forward
Metroid
to.
Dread.
As Sakamoto-san said, this concludes the story arc between Samus and the Metroids. So
I don't know
we've been
much
waiting a long
about the
time for
Metroid
this, and it
universe and
delivers.
everything.
It's that little
I
enemy
do
that
kind of like the style
blew up.
of
It's kinda like a item
the aesthetic
came out
of the
a
games
lot of
usually, but
missiles.
Yeah, defeating enemies is definitely a boon because it grants you replenishment for energy and also missiles.
permadeath
so
could be doable.
definitely want to defeat enemies for that.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect the Emmy to be right on top of me when I destroy the Autols.
That little beeping sound, just I hear it in my nightmares now.
They always come up with
Oh, he's persistent. It's persistent.
very inconvenient. I think a few more extra items.
Charge beam.
Here's our first
Me or
upgrade,
you talking shit.
the charge beam. So very iconic to the Metroid series.
Spoiler.
Samus, starts off without any abilities and slowly becomes more powerful and able to tackle stronger foes, but also be able to uncover or explore new areas that you weren't able
The
to
meatballs.
Yeah, and
They don't seem bad. They are just like meatballs and hanging around. Like the background on this one.
I love you can see if you keep an eye on the background and stuff. There are all kind of cool statues and architecture that really piques your curiosity about the lore of this world.
Nice.
I love that too. Using the charge beam to make a charge beam spin attack and defeat some of those enemies is really handy.
Oh, that feels good.
Got some more life, which is always a plus for me. Need that. Yeah.
Okay, let's skim around more.
To show you, so stay tuned.
Okay, we'll be right back. I think Mario Party's next.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I'm Kay, and I'm here with Rob, Riona, and Brandon, and we are going to
just
show you
flesh.
some gameplay from Mario Party
Metroid meatballs.
Superstars.
This is a Superstar game because it's made of a best of, it's mini games and boards from the past of the series. Everything
it's
is
about
on buttons and
time.
sticks, so you can play with a Pro Controller, with a Switch Lite, whatever you need. And
Well,
let's just
hold
get
on.
started. So, if you remember the N64 board,
Superstars.
Birthday Cake,
So
it
that's a
was built
DLC,
like
right?
this. And I think you'll see that the new board looks a little bit tastier.
Yep.
Just a lot bit tastier.
A little bit diabetes. Huh?
High fidelity.
I've never seen such detailed.
Looks
powdered
pretty
sugar.
good.
If you haven't played the series before, Mario Party is a board
Diabetes
game series.
never looks so
You
good.
run around the board trying to collect stars. You play mini games to earn coins, and the coins can be traded for.
Who
the
do you
stars.
main
So
in Mario Party
that's the
chat?
basic idea. You'll see as we go.
In the new one, I like to play.
Hijinks that ensue on different spaces, and you'll see us demonstrate.
The fuck
Oh,
is
I
called
said-
the Skeleton Koopa, the dry bomb, dry bomb, dry bomb.
Board. But sure, we'll take a little tour.
The
So over
pudding,
here we have
uh.
the scary Bowser pudding.
We're just going to leave it there.
We're just gonna leave the
diabetes.
scary Bowser pudding is hanging for a drama. And as Toad just told
I
us,
play dry bones or
let's decide which part we take.
or
Go ahead and
who
tell
else am I
everybody
playing?
who we all are playing.
I am Rosalina.
Monty Mole, Monty Mole. Yep.
I am Birdo.
I'm Luigi.
All right, so we all get some coins to start with.
Now we're going to start.
So they added 100 mini games, so that means with the base 100, well, 90 were for
This
now.
board is
Yeah.
unusual because the star is always in the same place. You have to get basically to the center of the cake. On other boards, the star moves around each time someone collects it.
So the strategy is going to be different.
We're friends
depending on which
for
board you're
now.
playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about 180 mini games now, which is pretty good actually.
Come on. Ooh. This is a great start.
Oh, well, he's got this advantage going.
Oh, that's true.
So, like I said, hijinks ensue on some of the spaces. This one is one of the event spaces where you can choose to plant a strawberry, but
You,
it's
you start
a
with
weird
10
strawberry.
coins, right?
Oh,
I thought you started with more coins than that.
Yeah.
I'm very hungry.
And yeah,
In,
if any of the rest
this,
of us land on
version
that-
of,
one those spaces
Mario
in front
Party.
of the Piranha Plant, they will steal coins on Brandon's behalf.
Yeah, please feel free if you guys
No
want
3
to.
or 4. No 3 or 4. Oh, God. dang it.
Did you say 3 or 4?
I guess I did. I'm just doing this, for you guys at home to see what happens.
Educational value.
Oh, man. Yeah, already starting off not fair.
I think it's going great.
Oh, no.
Get ready for bird domination.
I think this is its own thing, not a DLC. Really?
You
Well,
guys.
it said Super Mario Mario Superstar. No, Mario Party Superstar, which is the name of the one that released on the Switch, right?
Strong out of the gates.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. I'm curious now.
Good grief.
I think Riona's the one.
I know.
Mario Party Superstars.
Nice.
Born winner.
Well, you're in good shape now because you have enough coins to trade for a star when you get there. For
Wh-
now.
What's the name of it's
we'll see
Super
which,
Mario Party. I think.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Oh no.
Oh, good grief.
I have a great strategy for
Aw,
this game.
man, another
where I say
game,
everything out loud so I can remember.
another full price game. Jeez, guys.
So you'll notice
Nintendo.
that
Why?
first thing it shows you is a quick
The naming
explanation screen
convention,
where we
though.
actually played the game a little bit, but it doesn't count yet, as we all sort of figure out how the controls work.
Super
and
Mario
everything.
Party.
And then once everyone is ready, you can hit
Mario
plus or
Party
minus
Superstars.
to, say yes, let's start. So yes, let's start.
Yes. Let's start.
That's such a helpful feature.
Okay.
just to
The
be able
point of the game
practice
is
a
to
little
remember where each item goes.
Brown, tie, hammer.
Don't talk.
Shy Guy,
Stop talking.
banana. No. Mario, Luigi, egg, Wario.
Oh my god, I forgot
I
everything.
forgot everything already.
No.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
I think.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, my strategy
All right.
is to copy K.
Yeah, don't copy me. That's helpful because
Super
then
Mario
there's the
Super Show
curtain
with
feature,
the new
so
funky
as soon
mode.
As I feel like I have everything in the right spot, I can close the curtain.
A new Super Mario Superstar
Strategy was just try to pay attention to
Switch
the lower shelf only. I
U
don't think I can manage
Lite.
the whole thing, so I think I
Whatever.
got the lower shelf right now.
They're fucking naming
Fill in
sometime.
whatever I can.
I think this goes here.
I'm just gonna arrange them.
Here.
as I
Okay,
think
close the
they
curtain.
should be.
No cheating. No cheating.
Oh, as a quick reminder, this game is still under development, so occasionally you'll see some. Whoops.
Ooh. Fun little menu.
Some whoopsies.
No.
What happened, Brandon?
I was just
Didn't
trying to
even
double check
try.
myself.
Oh no.
Before you double wrecked yourself.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Oh, it's going well so far.
I did
Oh,
not
wow.
do very well. I did all right, I guess.
Hey, I got the whole lower shelf
New
right.
Super Mario Party Brother
My
U
strategy
Deluxe
failed.
Remastered Switch.
Brandon.
Wow.
Nice.
Didn't even,
And you
even put the
didn't get
bananas
them all
away.
I am the queen of organizing.
Definitive
know if
Edition,
you knew
Director's
that.
Cut.
Turns out.
Sure, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Season Pass.
I'm sad already, and it's only round 2.
Yeah. Oh, look how sad Birdo is.
Oh.
I might have to express my feelings. Oh,
I'll take it. Give me something good.
That's pretty good.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So items help. on
So
good
do they have
rounds. You can choose to use
the thing I
that
wonder
user
is
or someone else's roles.
do they have like
Well, some of them do other
the
things.
original characters from the game, or do they have more characters?
Ah, yes.
Feature
I would
Dante
imagine
from
a
Devil May Cry series.
alleged strawberry.
Alleged story, sure.
I just love looking at the whipped cream. Like, it just looks so tasty.
Oh yeah.
That's like the
it
size of
believes
Birdo.
it's a strawberry.
Ugh. Too much sugar for
It always
me. Yeah.
makes me hungry.
Yeah.
Let's
I like the little music in the background.
Ooh.
Probably more delicious during the first round before everybody's walked all over the cake. But it's still
Yeah.
delicious.
Apparently walked off the stage immediately. I didn't see where I was.
The bold strategy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically, Nintendo realized that
I love that practice.
the original Mario Party were so much better. So they were like, "Oh well, we need to make more cash with Mario Party. How about we remaster the base edition of it and charge full price again? People will buy it, right? And will not implement online play
Oh no.
Avoid the hammer.
on the release.
Stuns you
We'll
for a
release
second,
it
so it's
3
really
years
bad.
later.
I'll hit by one.
What a good
Don't
fucking
do that.
idea!
Don't do that.
Oh no. Oh no.
I forfeit. I forfeit.
What happened, Brandon?
You guys did fine. I got hit by a hammer. Yes.
Oh,
This could have been a DLC for
Now you see how I sharked
what the
you?
fuck
I
is it?
walked
Is
off
it
the
called
stage
again?
during the
Super
press.
Mario Party?
15 coins.
Well, this
How
is
did
a
you
false
do
sense
that?
of security.
Instead of being its own thing, to be honest.
No thanks.
5 coins.
This one is online already. Did they mention it? Because
Okay.
I still,
This is the one.
well,
It was
I didn't see it.
I mean, it was.
It was the one.
Yeah. Called shot. Nicely done.
Oh.
Oh, it's not a hidden
Wow.
block.
And the star.
These are
Oh.
great. You never know what you're gonna find.
You
going
can even
through
get a
these.
star out of it.
I deserve that.
more mini games.
So this is a 1 versus 3 because I landed in a different kind of space as everyone else.
Oh, okay, this one.
So this is the one where I try to squish all my friends with rocks.
Yeah. Oh no.
During the trailer, I think.
Okay, I've got the
Online day one.
In the
Did
upper left,
Nintendo learn
corner, or
their
sorry,
mistake?
upper right corner, it had the logo for Mario Party 3. That's how you know this was a game from Mario Party 3.
Okay, let's not trap the princesses in the center of the hill, though. Okay.
It was such a shame that Super Mario Party didn't
I definitely just ran right into that.
have online play day one.
Serpentine, serpentine.
More like day 900.
Oh god. Oh no!
Ah, fear my geologic might.
Birdo.
Oh no. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Okay, we've got
Keep shooting rocks at the same place. Just go run somewhere else. God damn.
Oh, that was so close.
I thought we made it.
That was a struggle.
That was.
Yeah, that's a little dangerous for you, dear, being in first place.
Yeah. Well, countdown when you cross that space, and then when it
Oh,
counts to 0.
the space level is fun.
But
The boards were so much more like not complicated, but like more involved in this one. Well, in the original ones. The other ones are like kind of dull, to be honest. Yeah, they're pretty like streamlined. Sometimes you have like an alternate path, but it's super predictable and everything.
I love this
It's not
board.
as
This is
fun
what I
as
would
like
consider a super
these
sharp board.
boards.
I have a lot
They
of
were
really fond memories of particularly playing on this board with friends and family.
Yeah,
Right,
same.
and this is one of the boards
I
where the
lost many
star
friendship on
moves
this one.
every time someone gets one, so it's really random and difficult to plan.
But there's also a lot of
It's not
sort of
difficult to
tactical
plan,
value
though.
to it.
Yep.
The star moving means that like the speed traps, which hopefully we'll see in a minute here,
Yeah, like
matter
unlocking this
differently
gate right
depending
now.
on where the star is and where everyone else
Where
is.
do I want to?
They're so much more interactive. Yep.
32 spaces to the star, but Boo's down here, so I think I will go through the gate.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
no.
smart one.
Yeah.
Don't use the boo. That's you're right.
I mean, Boo and I were real tight.
It's kind of a shame though that game companies with their like main IP, they don't like take risks anymore.
He'll do me a favor now and then.
Am I the only one who finds that like Nintendo hasn't like innovated in
It tells you how many spaces to the star any
Nintendo or PlayStation or Xbox? They didn't innovate with their main IP for a while. They're just releasing, rehashing the same thing, and that's why I like indie games usually.
I also have one of these
Because
too, someone actually
you can
used it for
find,
this
you can scratch that itch of like having like a new mechanics and everything. Like I played what's it called, Everwood. Everwood was like a rhythm game, anti-rhythm game. Basically, you have to dodge the beats, and with pretty dark themes and everything, and great fucking music.
On the side say who is something that's going to happen.
What else?
To and from.
What
And the
else
middle one
have
says
I played?
What the verb is going to be? What they're going to move coins, change
Well-
stars. Star is going to swap.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Swap stars.
This is bad if Birdo is. Oh no, please, not Birdo.
Birdo,
Anybody
Birdo,
but
Birdo, Birdo,
Anybody
Birdo.
but Birdo.
I don't have a star.
Go on, Birdo.
Just one star.
Guys,
This could
trying to concentrate. If you could just
Bird domination.
No. Okay. All right. Well, that's totally fine.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
really
changed. Pick the same color as my dress.
This minigame is fun.
Does it work? Okay.
Yes.
So basically,
They played
the
mad
objective
safe. They
of
need to
this
branch out a
game
bit.
is to
Yeah.
Pick a pump and hope that you don't get blown up.
Yep. I will choose my only color, the only color I'm wearing. 'Cause
I know.
There's only rare games nowadays that
let's see. I'm actually.
Are
if you
you sure?
that if they just make out make another game, create another game,
I think everyone holds their
I would
breath
still buy
that
it.
way.
I really do.
I think
But they're pretty rare, to be honest.
It's not your game, Luigi.
Oh
There's no
Fuck
way
this
to
game.
Obviously.
And he did.
The strategy failed.
It's basically hot potato when you think about it.
Bye. Have a nice trip.
One down.
Oh,
well,
no. Red's not
I
available anymore.
Pick green.
No, I'm gonna stick with pink.
Oh!
The delay on this one.
no.
Well, that's ominous.
Good luck, Rob.
This is when it gets real scary.
All right, I'm going yellow because I like yellow.
And you're dead.
Solid choice.
Oh. I was hoping the yellow would betray you.
Delay makes it so much worse.
What do you mean?
It's the greatest part of this mini game. Green, 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 green.
No, we're going.
I'm getting lightheaded from all the breath holding.
I told you green.
My hubris.
Can I breathe again?
The answer's always yes.
I mean, chances are you're going to trigger it yourself, and then we'll see. Doing what the shy guy says.
Yeah. But not too
Right.
fast.
This game is so tough.
Okay, this game takes
It's
a lot of concentration.
it gets so fast eventually.
Oh,
Yeah.
That happened so quickly. No, come back for me.
Oh God.
As someone who struggles with left and right,
Fucking
this is
fake outs on this one.
my least favorite game.
So
You say
shy,
that,
but so
but
cruel.
It's always white.
History of competitiveness when it comes to this game. Oh no.
And bye, Peach.
I need to not talk.
All right.
Oh, and there's plenty of time left. I'm sure you guys will be all right if you want to.
My secret weapon is that I'm left-handed. I have to think about this way more often than you right-handers.
I think that's cheating, Rob.
Rip.
Yes, bird domination.
Oh, nice work, Rob.
Thank you.
Telling you at home is Riona's actually very good at facing Boo off normally, but that was,
Not his best performance, frankly.
That was not your best performance.
She's had as few as 8 coins, which is coinage.
Right, please.
Hey, I'm just, clearing out the
Oh, yeah,
obstacles
this
for
one.
you, actually, because I'm such a
Water
nice
looks pretty
princess.
nice in this one.
Thanks so much, Kay.
You're welcome.
No.
It's my pleasure.
That's a log. Ow.
Yep.
The bitrate is suffering a bit.
Wow, the three of us together got 6 coins.
But I'm pretty sure it looks fine.
I repeat, I feel
Man.
sorry for you that I was the one driving.
Yeah. Me out loud.
Well,
So I remember what I'm doing.
Hopping? Hopping, Rob?
You guys
Rob,
are
hopping?
neck and neck. This is just too intense.
Hopping, Rob.
Oh.
It backfired. For listening to my plea.
Looks fun.
I smell bad.
Looks fun, but it's a shame that it's gonna be a full price one again.
Purpose of this, if you need a shower, go somewhere else. Give me
How many boards do they say they add?
This is
a public good.
5, right?
This is not fine.
This is based on the original Mario Party,
man.
if I remember
What I
right.
love about this is that there's a little bit of rumble in the controller when you're getting water.
How are things?
I'm great, This is very
No, this
amusing to me. Work and then steal the star.
You had this whole thing mapped out from the beginning, right?
Yes, in fact, I have. And look, I'm going to be 1 away from the star if only we played 1 more turn.
5 boards.
I told you.
It's still more than the first game that they released on the Switch. When you think about it.
Hey, why don't we add 5 more turns just to give me a fair chance?
Unfortunately, you can't do it once the game is started.
Dang it.
Oh gosh.
You know what you must do.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Brandon.
So
I have
calm,
never
so
done
relaxed.
anything cruel to you ever.
Which one?
Come on, Princess Solidarity.
Hey.
Come on.
I don't know you.
Oh. You
We're
know
in
what?
space. This is my territory.
There's also a timer, so like if you can strategize within 10 seconds, you're in good shape.
Yeah, I don't know how to strategize this way.
Oh no. Okay, I'm in good shape too. This is good.
My strategy is chaos.
Oh.
I approve.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Yeah.
And you're dead.
So, enjoy those 175 coins.
I will. I'm going to make them into a big pile and roll around on them.
Too bad you won't have any
Should've
stars to
made
add
this
to that
one, yeah.
pile.
You don't know.
Brutal.
And I'm pretty sure this one has even more mini games, and it's even more fun than the first one that they did on the Switch.
What do people mean? Yeah.
This
4 player, as it should be.
As it should be. Exactly.
Ah, this one.
No.
I have no. Oh.
Oh, that
Save.
you, how did you?
I have wasted
You
my
are
life.
one lucky princess.
It's up. No.
Oh gosh.
Green,
No.
green, green. Hooray!
Take that,
See,
Luigi.
you just displayed the strategy that I was trying to do before I just bounced
what I-
off of someone's head and landed in the water.
I wanted to show how you would have won that game. That's
Yeah,
what I
you know what? Princess Solidarity.
Princess Solidarity.
Okay.
All right. Let's see who won at least.
I'm
You
a
know,
good loser.
Rosalina, obviously.
A master
I also think this is gonna sell because it's the older one. But yeah, obviously, I will be getting for sure.
we have. Thank you everyone for tuning in to watch.
Well,
us
if
play.
the online is better than the one that they
Stay tuned. Coming up next, we'll have.
shout out with the last one. Apparently it's not very good. The online experience is not very good.
That are also, Monster Hunter fans like myself.
Monster Hunter
Stick around
stories.
to the end.
Hey,
because
that's
we
a girl
are
I was
also
talking
going
about.
to talk about some cross-functionality
She's been in the Treehouse's lives for every E3 since
Sam,
like
if you please.
5 years, I think.
Get started.
So I've
Three-
been having
3
a
to 5 years
ton of
since
fun
the
with
Switch
this
released.
demo, and I'm really excited that we get a chance to show it off to y'all a little bit early before it launches. As we hop in here real quick, this is a great moment to take a look at my character. I did a bunch of customization before I started the demo, and I named my
11
character after
hours,
one of the biggest
12
Monster
hours for
Hunter
level
fans
6.
I know.
Jeez.
So, Amber, if you're
How
watching,
long is this game?
I really hope we do you proud and you get a kick out of this.
Cursed cat.
You can see
Yeah,
from
I
my
prefer the
data,
original
I've been
design
doing
of the
this demo for a
Palicos
few
in
hours
the
now,
Monster
and
Hunter,
actually
not
easily
these
spent
cartoonish one.
another few hours. This is a really beefy demo experience.
Yep.
Good news though is if you try it and you like it, and I mean it's going to be free in the Nintendo eShop, so why not give it a go and see if you like
Uh-huh.
it? All of your progress will carry over to the final version of the
That's
game,
cool.
so you don't have to worry about retreading any ground if you hop in and check it out. And right here we have loaded into my house, so I'll just give a little bit of a look around here as we kind of set the stage for what we're going to be doing.
Pretty
This
cozy.
is a story-driven, turn-based RPG set in the Monster Hunter world. If you don't know
Yeah,
anything about the Monster Hunter
pretty
franchise,
much
no
only
worries,
Nintendo
we'll be
does
getting you
that.
up to speed.
I haven't
If
seen
you
like
are
demos that
familiar, I think
carries
you're really gonna be interested
over
in the
the
connections
original game
that
if you buy
really
it.
already know from the game. It really draws on a lot
Don't
of
see
the
that much
mechanics.
around.
It is the same world. You're going to see the same monsters, but a bit of a different take here. And as somebody myself who really loves RPGs and turn-based
Kinda
combat,
want
this
to play
really
Monster Hunter
suits my
Rise
game
now.
style nicely.
Sam, jumping in on that, I just want to also point out that I think this might be the first time we're doing live gameplay, right?
It is, yeah. This is world first
Huh.
live gameplay. Super exciting. So here, real quick, my house is where I can save the game. It's also where I can do some character customization. My little buddy over here, Navaroo, is a
Might
really
have crashed your
unusual,
Minecraft server.
very distinctive
Do you
looking
now?
feline.
Let
He's
me
a bit of
take
a
a look
world
at that
traveler, but
while
he and I
we're
crossed
watching this.
paths recently, and he's decided that he's going to hang out and help me on my adventure. So we will see lots more of him in a bit, but I really want to get out here.
I love how cozy it is, though, in your house. Like, I want to hang out in there very much.
I will say this game's art style really speaks to me. I think Capcom's done an amazing job of really
Let me
making
just
an immersive,
switch
beautiful
just
world.
a second
And as
for
somebody who hasn't had a
credentials
chance
and
to
shit,
get out of
just
that
make sure it
house
doesn't
much
show.
lately, it's really nice to have a chance to
Alright.
explore somewhere that's so beautiful and expansive. I can talk to people.
Let me
even
switch
though
side
they're not
actually.
real,
There's a map
and have a big
bottom right.
adventure, so I'm really appreciating this. So here, as we take a little bit of a look around my home village, if you think about Monster Hunter, just the name of the franchise, even if you've never played, you can probably guess that it's Monster Hunter. You normally have a pretty adversarial relationship to monsters, but that's not the case in this game. My character is part of a community that has figured out a way to really live in harmony with monsters.
Yep.
They are our friends who fight alongside us. Got a beautiful kind of housing setup for our monster friends over here. We even, actually, if I take a look over here, we just chill.
I think the server is restarting very this.
They're just kind of chilling, living their best
I
life
see stuff
here.
loading up.
And my home is honestly kind of paradise. I won't talk
Yeah.
too much
What did you
about,
do to actually,
all the
fuck
different facilities
shit
that are
up?
available in my village.
Oh,
Normally,
I
it's a
do
peaceful,
see
wonderful
some
place,
errors now.
but recently things have gone a little sideways. I am a novice monster rider. I'm just kind of learning the ropes. My teacher over here, Kana, has been teaching me what it means to be a monster rider.
Dana, what's up?
She is amazing, and she's a very good teacher. But right now, she's also dealing with the fact
That
there are a lot of
pinky
really
greatsword,
unusual
though.
occurrences taking place in the island. We'll talk about the story in a bit more detail, but what you need to know right now is monsters are acting very strangely, very aggressively. There's a lot of unusual activity going on around the island. So on top of teaching me how to be a monster
Why is
rider,
this
she's also
Palico
teaching me how to
kind of weird
handle
compared to
crisis
the
management
original
as
one?
we try to figure out what happened to our island.
The,
'Cause we've had a lot of weird natural
these are
phenomenon
the
and
normal
things just
design.
kinda
Well,
going sideways on
a
us.
bit more cartoony to fit
So
the style,
recently
but
we found out that there is a
why is this
poisonous
one this
monster
weird?
that's causing a lot of problems in another part of the island. So I recently got back from a mission, and I've been getting ready to head out to try to track down that poisonous beastie. I hit the quest board over here, turned in a bunch of quests, which gave me a lot of XP for my party, Zenny, which is the in-game currency, and a bunch of items. I then turned around and used some of that in-game currency, the Zenny, to pick up some antidotes from a local merchant. Seemed like a good idea since we're going to be dealing with a poison monster. Grabbed some more quests as well, so the quest board's a great central place to get those, but I can also get quests from NPCs around the world. I used some more of that Zenny I picked up to buy some other items that maybe I'll have a chance to show off here. I also did some crafting. So I used monster parts and materials that I've found around the island and from my battles to craft this amazing new sword with the help of the smithy in town. It's called the Chicken Decapitator. I got it with
Chicken-
that we got big
Chicken
chickens.
Decapitator, sure.
It
Chicken
is.
Decapitator?
It's so cool though. I mean, look at it. I just made it and I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. I also used some ore to upgrade my hammer, so my gear's about ready. There's
Was
one
that
last
the,
thing I have to do. So under normal
the bottom left corner?
circumstances,
We've seen
sorry, just a moment
the.
to appreciate this little feline
There you
in
go.
all of his majesty.
Aw.
I would normally hatch eggs before I turn in quests
We've
because I
seen
want the
the
monsters that I've hatched to enjoy the bonus
Spongy
of all
boy,
that
yeah.
XP.
What's his name?
I kind of reversed the order here from what I'd normally
Blue
use,
drop,
but I can
though.
show y'all a
Royal
hatching
blue
before we
drop.
head out into the field.
What?
Look at this little dude.
Can hatch boars
Well,
from
he actually, I got
eggs?
an attack bonus there as well. So he is a new monster to add to my party. I'll just leave his name as is. And for any RPG,
That looks fun,
party
actually.
mechanics and party strategy are key, and here it's no different. But the pretty awesome thing here is that
It's a
most of my
Yankud
party members are
Kusor.
actually monsters. So here, I'm actually going to change my lead monster over to the new Bulldrome so that we can see what he's like in the field. And he's hopefully going to have some fun out here with me as we get rolling. As we head out of the village, you'll notice that I get the option
Might actually have to
choose
try
whether to
the
head out in
demo.
the
Looks
afternoon or the
pretty
evening.
neat.
So for the sake of this segment, we're going to stick with afternoon departure times, but I do encourage folks who are watching, when you're playing this yourself, mix it up a bit. Check things out in the field in the afternoon and in the evening.
This
As we
looks
mentioned,
better than
crafting
Pokemon
and
Sword
finding
and
those key
Shield.
materials is
Just
so
guys.
important to the Monster Hunter experience, and things are going to be a little different at night, so you want to mix it up a little bit. And before we get rolling here, I'll just take a little
What
bit
the fuck
of a
did
scan
Game
around
Freak
so
do
you can see
to
the
make
environment.
like such
There are a lot of different
ugly
spots
environments?
here in my island home that I've already visited over the course of the demo. Some other places I haven't quite been yet. Here behind me, you can see Navro
This looks
is on the back
pretty
of the
good actually
Bulldrome
for
I
a
just
Switch game.
hatched. And there's Kana and her monster companion as well. And we'll do a little bit of
Well,
exploring
the
here.
bit rate
So
is
when
a
it
bit
comes
shit
to
right now,
collecting
but that's
materials,
because it's a live stream.
some like this over here, pretty easy to spot. Not a problem. to grab
Little
that.
bunny
Other
guys.
materials are gonna be a
The
lot
fuck are
harder
they
to
called
find,
again?
Especially when you're thinking about
Pretty cute, though.
insects, some of the really small collectibles. You're just really going to want to dig into these environments to find all the goodies so that you can craft to your heart's content. And while
Yeah.
you're doing that, you want to be careful of the monsters.
I just wanted to say, like, we've gotten a chance to see you run around out here before, and I love how alive the environment is, and your point about spotting those items you can pick up. There's like so much detail to spot, and it really rewards you if you're that person that loves exploring every nook and cranny, of these big open spaces.
And to jump on that point, I was thinking about, coming from the Monster Hunter Rise side, I'm a fan, right? So I think regardless if you are a Monster Hunter fan existing, like a current one that's just really into Monster Hunter, or if you're not into Monster Hunter at all and you're interested to get into the series, I think this is actually a really good game for you to pick up and just to understand the world.
Yep.
Even the cycle of going out, finding stuff, and then like coming back and then crafting, all of those things, that whole cycle still applies
Yep.
in Monster Hunter. So again, great first point of entry into the series.
It's
Ooh,
cool that
and,
you can
I
have
wasn't
different
gonna talk
mounts.
about these just yet, but we kind of lucked out here. You see that gold pile of rocks up ahead?
Yep.
That is a rare monster den, and it is going to kill me that I can't go in here right now because it's not on the plan for our segment.
We know about your completionist tendency.
Okay, so I can talk about it at least. So monster dens are a really fantastic place to go if you want to fight new monsters, hopefully find some eggs. and
Water
build
looks
out your
decent
party.
and
Some
with
of the
life compared
friends
to
are
what
persistent on the map. Others are
what
either
Game Freak
rare,
did.
like this beautiful gold one that's taunting me over here, or they only appear under very specific
And I've
circumstances.
been
So normally
pretty
when you
disappointed
play,
with the Pokemon
hit
Sword and
those
Shield
up every
overall.
time you see them, because that is the best way to level up your party and also build up your party with new monsters.
Sure, we can't just take.
I had the high expectation for the game, I
want
guess.
to, but I feel like I'll run out of time if I do.
Yeah.
Also over
I'm
here,
kind of surprised that
take
they
a
don't
look
show
out, and, we noticed this earlier.
Pokemon Arceus,
Monsters appear in the field,
Pokemon
so
Legends
I can choose
Arceus.
whether or not to interact with them, whether or
I
not
guess
to
they don't
engage with
have much
battle.
to show because, well,
Again,
Game
if
Freak.
I was just playing this normally, I would be running up to every single one of these monsters, getting into fights.
Veritas, if you're
but
still
I have a
here,
lot to cover
the
here, so I'm
server
not
should
gonna
be
do
up
that
now.
this time.
I know it
Some of
hurts
the
a little bit
monsters.
If you can confirm to me in chat.
Some of the guys up there were herbivores, so they pretty much leave me alone. But these guys are a little bit more complicated. They're hostile. They're going to come at me. So I'm actually going to use Bulldrum's dash move and see if I can time this right to sneak by them.
You've got this.
So that guy's crossing my path. I want them all kind of clustered up. So this is one of the interesting things about... Let's do it.
You got it.
Oh.
I have to
Go,
get this
go,
game.
go,
Yeah,
go.
it looks pretty
Sneaking
good.
through.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
He's not easy to turn. He
Yeah,
just
I
kind
see
of
this.
goes. So, oh, keep going, buddy. Keep going. All right, I think we're good. I'm just gonna.
I kind of wonder
There
if
we go. Yeah, straight away
you have
here.
to play the first one
We
in order to
actually wanna
understand the
think
story.
About, oh, okay, there we go. We want to think about party strategy when it comes to monsters in battle, and we'll get into that in a bit. But these traversal skills are also really important, especially this early in the game. I've noticed a lot of places that I can't get to quite yet. Maybe I'd need to swim or I'd need to climb, but I don't have a monster.
I'm kind of surprised that this
So
is still
I wanna
live,
think
though.
about which
They had
monsters
the
have
choice to
skills
actually
that I wanna
pre-record
use
everything,
to
but
navigate the environment,
because of
and then
COVID and
also who I
everything,
wanna have in battle.
and because
Yeah, I
of
love that both
no
sides of things,
like
you definitely know
live
these battles are a big thing,
E3
obviously,
experience
as
for
we're
the
gonna
three
see,
house.
but I love that you're also considering what type of environment am I in, what particular abilities does each monstie have,
Vines.
and
I really like the design of these little guys. I don't know what they are
That's
actually.
one reason that I swapped back over to Ranmar here. So Bulldrum was great with that dash ability for getting by those monsters, but he's still a level 1. He doesn't have much experience under his belt. Ranmar is really nicely leveled, so as we get into a fight here, I want him in the lead.
Oh boy.
He'll be the first
Oh boy.
monster into battle.
Here we go.
Start talking about some battle strategy. Oh, nice. Okay, so we snuck up on him. So to start it off here, I'm going to keep it with really basic attacks so we can just walk through some of the really ground level mechanics before we go further. The first important thing to know about this game is I really only have control over myself. I don't pick the actions for my full party. If you take a look at the lower edge of the
I like
screen
it,
there,
Kuya design. He's
so
so dumb looking.
If I get a high enough kinship
And
bonus
the
going
egg,
with
obviously.
my monster, I could maybe tell the monster what to do, but beyond that,
Beyond
really,
the
I'm paying
switch
attention
side.
to what my teammates are doing so I can strategize around them. And the next really key element to
Give
combat
them credit
is
for
this
doing
kind
it
of rock,
live,
paper,
yeah.
scissor mechanic, and you can see
Kind of have to do their
an
own thing on the
indicator on the
fly.
left side of the screen.
You
that
will
is a
steal
helpful
your
reminder
egg
there.
and
So
your
essentially,
art.
Power beats technical, technical beats speed, speed beats
And
power.
I love
protect
that,
himself with
that
it.
icon triangle because I would totally forget that.
He's already stolen my art.
It's a handy reminder, and for me, it's actually my attack option because I can do all 3 kinds of attacks. And
It's gonna steal your girl
the Kuliyaku
and your boy,
because he'll be nice and burly and a
whichever
good practice monster.
way
I
you
know
swing.
he is generally speaking a technical type, so I'm going with a nice simple power attack with my sword. So when it comes to monsters and their attack types, different monsters have
Fucking Benabra,
kind of
these guys are the
predisposition
worst.
towards certain types. So Kuliyaku tends to throw out technical attacks.
Fucking
Ranmar
paralyzes you out
tends
of
to throw
nowhere
out
while
speed
you're
attacks,
carving
but
stuff.
I can't necessarily guarantee
That's the most
that.
annoying.
So I have to allow
So it's
for
a
little
turn by
bit of,
turn
uncertainty
RPG.
Here. Plan a team that's going to have some good flexibility.
cool.
And also just pay attention to what's going on. This is not a game where I can just button mash my way through.
Right.
And here you see there's some bright lines connecting me to the 2 monsters. That means that both of them have decided to target me for their next attack. And another interesting place where the rock, paper, scissor mechanic goes in is if I choose to attack Kuliyaku and I have the power advantage over what's hopefully a technical attack that Kuliyaku throws out, I'm going to do more damage. Okay, and good, it did throw a technical out.
Nice.
There you can see my power attack.
Nice
beat the
animations,
technical.
too.
So I did a nice chunk of damage. My kinship meter, which is the little blue circle between me and my monster, got filled up. You really want to do your best to optimize those opportunities. Pay attention to the move types. Also pay attention to how monsters change up their move types. And that's something that you definitely see in any Monster Hunter game. You can't just assume what's going to happen with a
Rockhold.
monster. And here, Kuyaku picked up a rock. So
And JC, like I know when we've seen Sam do some battling before, and I love those things you called out that were like, oh yeah, I've seen this. Like this is familiar to me, right? From being an experienced Monster Hunter player.
So funny. That's actually the first thing I said. Oh, he picked up a rock. I'm like, that's right. He also picks up a rock in Monster Hunter Rise. And if you see a rock, you want to do like a blunt, like attack to the front, or you just want to like, see, like it's all there. All of this knowledge is all the same. So again, a great way to prep folks. So again, if you're a Monster Hunter fan like me, you'll recognize a lot of the things they pulled, like really clever details like that. Like breaking parts and
bang!
the monster get knocked over.
The fucking hammer, though.
Everyone kind of
the Yan
super
Kuku is
excited
my
when they see
favorite
a monster
in
get knocked over.
Narga.
Like this is the time for you to do
Narga
damage.
Kukugo is pretty
interesting,
popular.
Actually, I was going to smash the rock with a hammer, but Ranmar actually did the job for me. I think it was Ranmar or Avmar. They did an attack and knocked the monster prone, so they broke the rock part. So now that rock is not a problem.
Ranmar gonna Ranmar.
Prone. He's doing work, man.
My favorite monster is
I can attack
what
the
is
monster.
what is
They're
it called
down.
again?
So all my attacks are going to be crits. But if I take a look at the icons that are
He's
above the
in
monster,
Rise.
there's
He's
a
one of
line
my
with red
newest
dash
like
through
favorite
the
monster.
bludgeoning
I
damage
really
type.
like
So
the
hammer's
Zynoger,
not a good
Stygian
choice. I'm gonna
Zynoger,
swap
especially.
back to my sword.
And
So I was having good
your
luck
chicken
with slashing
decapitator.
Yes.
What's it called
Look
again?
at this thing. It's awesome. It's huge.
The monkey that
It's
throws
flashy,
like
it's stylish.
fruits and everything in Monster Hunter Rise.
And for anybody who's played Monster Hunter, you know it's all about getting the gear, collecting parts from monsters so you can craft this really awesome stuff.
Yeah.
It looks cool as well as being functional.
Yeah, I love the way it changes your look and you get this whole different vibe on your character.
Is there Monster Hunter crafting?
So
Like,
here we're getting loads of experience, which is great for Bulldrome because he's a kiddo. He's got to grow up. Got some collectibles and
I guess
monster
you can.
parts, and a really important thing to pay attention
that
to.
wouldn't
is-
be Monster Hunter otherwise, I guess.
I could get S if I did a little better, but
Yeah.
talking and playing is kind of weird.
It's tough.
Really, the goal there is to really optimize my battle strategy. So again, you don't want to button mash through these battles. You want to think strategically, make smart choices, make the best use of your party you can. The more effectively you do in a battle, the more bonus points you're going to get. Try to get up to rank S. That's going to improve
Right, I might
the
actually get
rewards
this,
coming out
this
of
game.
battle. And if you really want to bump up
Full
your
price
party,
though.
thinking strategically and getting those
Nintendo,
S
why you
ranks
do
is
this to
the
my wallet?
best way to go.
Yup.
And now that we're back, let's see here. Let's head this
Looks like a little
you
good
can actually see
JRPG.
down here at the bottom, I've got my map indicator. That little dotted line is indicating where I've been, and it is super helpful. I will
Right.
say, for the sake of this demo, I'm beelining it through spaces that I would normally spend a lot more time exploring. I'm missing a lot of the cool details because I want to make sure we get to all of our content. They're coming for me. Wait, no. I can't afford to fight right now. You guys calm down. We're gonna try to be sneaky here.
They were just excited to see a fellow Ranmar.
I know. Hi. Stop.
So happy.
All right.
Oh, there's a little one.
See how this goes. Come on, buddy. Jump.
Oh, she actually dodged him.
Okay, there we go.
Pro gamer.
The jumps, the dodges.
We're good. Sorry. What I was saying there was the dotted line of the map is really helpful because right now I'm beelining it and I'm missing a lot of stuff that I want people to take the time to discover for themselves in these areas. But with all the backtracking you can do in here to find materials and find all the monsters that are looking in these spaces, you can get a little lost. Having that dotted line to tell you, okay, here's where you were, let's try to backtrack is super helpful. And I'm going to try to miss this young cuckoo. Sorry, dude. I wish I could fight you and take your parts, but we got places to be. So you may live.
Yeah, this, the map is big. Getting my hands on it a little bit, I totally realized, like, this is a beefy demo. Just as one little section, there's a lot in here.
Apparently, there's 4 hours, I
Okay,
think.
so we found a
From
monster den.
what I
I'll
heard
do some
from
investigating
Lena,
to
I
see
think.
if maybe we can get a bead on that poisonous monster that's hanging around this area.
Poisonous monster, so it's gonna be
see what
a
we
Pookie
got
Pookie.
here. So I will mention here, I set the VO to English just in case anybody's
Or
watching
Rayton.
today who can't quite
Hey,
pay full
Pookie.
attention to the screen. But you can swap over to the Japanese VO. So if you prefer to listen to Japanese voice acting, go right ahead. You have your choice of how you want to set that. And I think
Oh,
we
no.
maybe found our poison problem.
It's so cute.
Isn't this one of your favorite monsters?
Yeah,
DC?
it's a Puke Puke. So this monster
Pookie
called
Pookie is
Puke,
like
it lashes out with its
basically
tongue to you,
it's like
attack,
a
it has
pug,
poison to
like
it,
one of the dog breed.
yeah,
It's like a pug with
it's, like, so ugly it can't
poison
help it, so
abilities.
it's cute.
I'm actually working on a new dance called "Do the Puke Puke." But
Oh, are you?
I'm not going to reveal it here.
Its eyes are a bit more like
segment.
bulgy
Here's another
in Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise.
So I kind of
This
took a
design's a bit
little bit of a
different in
hint
this
there
one.
from what Navaroo and Kano were saying before we entered in the battle. They mentioned that these guys are kind of tricky, so I'm hoping that means technically inclined, and looks like it. They're generally throwing out technical attacks here. So, there.
Double attack.
Both Renmar and I threw out a technical attack, a power attack against the technical at the same time. We had the advantage, so we did a double attack. But what I'm actually going to do here is swap over to Bulldrome. Because even though Renmar is a higher level and generally speaking does really well in combat, my Bulldrome is inclined toward power attacks, which against a technical monster is going to be a little
Seems very
safer.
technical, actually.
So, gonna see how he does out here. He's got some levels now, so hopefully.
It's like rock, paper, scissors, but on like for the
special
chest
attack.
level.
She's got the sword and shield combo, which is another slashing damage type. And what is
it's eating.
doing?
Oh, it's enraged now.
Usually that kind of heals a little bit, or it does, or just kind of chills for a bit. Doesn't.
Did its face just turn a different color?
Yeah.
It's about to use poison apparently, so
Yeah.
that's a thing. I'm actually going to make a strategic adjustment here. Oh,
It's a bit
I don't have
laggy,
enough
though.
skill.
I hope the guy
So
the game is
my bow
well
here,
optimized.
and yeah, I'm out of luck this turn. If I had enough kinship gauge, I would want to use this absolute evasion move, which I think might help me avoid the poison.
Okay.
I
But no.
don't have enough energy, so I'm just going to go with an attack, see how piercing damage works against this monster,
All right.
and keep my fingers crossed that I'll build up that charge for later.
It's funny, Ethan, you pointed out kind of like the
Pretty
face,
cool.
turning
Yeah.
red and kind of looking at the monster.
It was like
Actually,
a subtle change, but
yeah, it's actually one of the things that I kind of like is, studying the monster, kind of knowing and recognizing, because right now you take a look at the top, it has like question marks and like you can't really tell.
Oh,
that is
boy,
so
that's,
gross.
That's
I love
really
it.
gross. Ow!
Rip.
What? Man.
Oh man. Yeah,
Okay.
that hit pretty hard.
That-
Oh, look, it's
that
back to
art-
green.
The bow move would have been really good there.
I know, right?
and now it's kind of back to normal looking.
Yeah, it's back to normal. So kind of studying
Okay.
the monster, taking a look at the way it feels,
No,
when
it's
it's about to
fun.
do something big, or
That's pretty
when
cool.
it's tired, all those visual things will
Yeah.
change. So again,
Yep.
things you learn, they
Right.
either
I'll
in Riot
definitely
or
play
here
the
too,
demo
they're
then.
both applicable.
And
so.
that's something like I've
Don't
heard
want
a
to
ton
spoil
about.
too much of it.
Trip skill, after which she's going to hop back off. Bow is not going to be super effective in this fight.
Animations
the
looks pretty
piercing type
decent.
Damage is really interesting, though. It's a here as we're going through all these mechanics and layering it up. So I really have to. Looks like he's gonna start doing some.
The
poison
Puke Puke
action.
looks
Oh, thank
actually pretty
goodness.
tough, I was about to
Okay.
say.
Oh, that's
Wow.
a good feeling.
My partner.
Oh,
Come on.
my goodness. I love it because I was always the kid who loved stories where you were
Want
friends
this
with
customization
monsters
now?
and riding monsters
Oh,
and all that
yeah.
stuff. So this is really right up my
There you go.
down that Puke Puke.
This
I
looked like
want to
customization.
fix up my gear. The chief suggested that maybe I could be heading into some trouble here. To take a quick look at weapons, this is a variety of the weapons that I could be crafting. And to look at the types here, so we've got the sword and shields, the great swords, the hammers, hunting horns, and then the bows and the gun lances at the end here as well. But I've actually been wearing the same armor for a while, so I'm going to see if I can get something new.
Look how many armors.
Oh,
I know.
Look at the
that looks
so nice.
awesome, and the defense is way better, so I'm going to make that. So here you can tell one of the possible components I haven't found yet, but I need to figure out what I want to spend to make up the points. That tail is worth 10 points. I only need 4 to make this
Okay.
material into armor. Any extra points get lost, so I definitely want to
Ah.
hang on to that tail for something big and special, but I can
Interesting.
make enough up with the scales.
And this is something that's probably like the way that your look and weapon, all that cool stuff changes is probably familiar to Monster Hunter fans. But to me, coming at this from like an RPG fan,
Oh, there we
sometimes you
go.
get like a bit of clothing or your weapon look will change. But I love that you get both, and there's so many ways to change up the way you look.
And you gotta appreciate how that sword,
Yeah.
the color scheme
Oh, yeah.
is just bam.
Yeah, and
Love it.
also with depending on the monster that you hunt, they also have different qualities. So the Puke obviously has a
Mhm.
little bit of poison. So if you wear armor, you'll be a little bit of poison resistance. But if you have like a weapon and you craft that out of there, Puke parts, then
Deal
that weapon
some
will naturally
poison
have
damage.
that.
Nice.
And every monster has its own strength and weakness. So you also want to go around and basically hunt to your content and kind of
Pretty
get
cool,
those
pretty cool.
materials to craft as much stuff as possible, so you can really play into that strategy of crafting your best loadout.
I will say it's hard when you take down a monster that's maybe harder to find. You've got those parts. You have to make a hard decision about what.
So
you're
what's
gonna make.
the gameplay
Like, am
loop
I
of
gonna
this
find
game?
another
Is it
Poke
like
soon, or do I have
you have
hang
to
on to
do
those
like
parts
different
and make the
hunts?
best I can?
After
And
that,
do I want
you
weapons? Do I want
progress
the
through the
armor?
story, just like in Monster
But
Hunter.
it also is like you can
Or is
kind
it
of
more
decide
story
how you wanna
oriented?
play based on that. Like, are you a more attack-based, more aggressive player, or do you want to shore up all your defenses, and make sure you have that taken care of first? I love that kind of freedom of how you play.
And you got to be stylish.
Oh yeah, that's always
Yeah, I think
important.
style might be the. I mean,
Main
I don't.
consideration.
I mean, I'm sure that's how you play RPGs, right, Ethan? It's like you like this looks the coolest. It may have the least amount of like actual clothing, but it's probably the strongest thing.
I'll actually take a very
It
short
happens
break,
so
chat.
often.
Weird inverse game logic.
I'll
Here
be
we
right
go. So
back.
we are at Guardian
I'll
Wrath of
pause
Wood.
this and play some
This is
music
where
meanwhile.
Ratha's den.
So give me just maybe 3 minutes just to stretch it and grab some water, toilet break. So it will just take a few minutes. It won't be too long, chat. So I'll be right back. Please hold on. See you in 5 minutes max.
What is truth? It's what you want it to be.
And we're back. Yeah. Alright. Sorry for that, chat. Just had to catch something to drink. I was getting a bit parched.
So we're gonna do some exploring here and see if we can figure out what's going on with Guardian Ratha. So one of the things that I love about this game is you can enjoy it completely independently. So if you've never played a Monster Hunter game, if you didn't
That's
play the
my
Monster Hunter Stories
intro
game on 3DS,
and be right back
it's okay. You
screen.
can jump
I
in and
did it
really
in
enjoy the
Blender,
story as
animated by
is.
and everything.
But if you've got those connections to the Monster Hunter franchise, especially here in this case, if you've played the original Monster Hunter Stories on 3DS, you'll pick up some interesting connections. So my character here is
But thank you,
actually the
Bevis.
grandchild of the protagonist from the Nintendo 3DS game. So my grandfather had some incredible adventures, ended up settling down here, and the adorable
Welcome
little
back, Kiko.
Rathalos that he hatched at the beginning of that game grew up to be Guardian Ratha. So ended up being an incredibly powerful monster. My grandfather has since passed away, but a lot of folks in the world still remember him. He was a very highly regarded monster rider, and there are other folks in the world who still remember him. So you're going to be seeing some maybe familiar characters and really building on the legacy of that character if you enjoyed that game.
Wonder if Monster Hunter Story 1
Again,
is
not
available
how I
on the
would normally
Switch.
play, but I got
I'd have to
places
play this
be.
one first.
I miss all the collectibles.
I know, all these little sides,
all the
side paths and stuff
monsters.
we have to skip.
We're going to try to avoid fights as much as possible. Do, do, do.
The size of
We're
these
just gonna
areas
kind
is
of beeline here.
really surprising.
And this is just remember, like this is what only the first or second area that like we have, and this is all in the demo. And again, I will say, pick up the demo.
Yeah.
The demo's so big.
No, I mean on the start screen, you'd played more than 10 hours so far into this.
Yeah.
So that's.
It's very
Yeah,
relaxing too.
that's
I love
true,
just
actually.
honestly riding around and enjoying the atmosphere. It's so beautiful, and there's just so much to dig into here. Let's see, that's a little bit of a dead end. Let's try up this way. So for you guys, I'd love to come back to the conversation about your kind of levels of familiarity with the franchise and what that does.
Is that
Like,
the
JC, I know you have gone deep
Agnosum?
into Monster Hunter Rise. I don't know what your hour count is right now, but you're coming
Only
at this as
halfway
somebody
there?
who spent
Wow,
a
jeez.
lot of time hunting
These areas
monsters.
are kind of big.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting.
That was a
like,
3DS
you know, I
game?
was
Oh
introduced to the
no.
Monster Hunter
Don't want to play
franchise by a
3DS
friend who actually
game.
had
It's
Nintendo.
so hard to actually get back to
And we
3DS
started
now.
hunting together. He's like, try this, you'll like it. And so, you know, we started playing, and one thing led to another. Next thing you know, I was just hooked because I love helping other people, and all you do is just help other people, and it's so wholesome and it's fun. But yeah, over time, you
It's
start to
rare
learn
to
these
actually
little details
find
about the monsters, you get to know their
3DS
names,
game that actually aged
all of
well
that. So it's
compared
really
to
refreshing to see so many little
Advance
call-outs,
Game Boy
things,
Advance games
sound
that
effects.
actually aged
Everything kind of
quite
lines
well.
up in this Monster Hunter
After
universe
Switch, yeah.
that makes this a perfect complement to you know Monster
She,
Hunter.
she's pretty good at
Go ahead.
dodging monsters,
Cam
actually.
in the background.
Hey, do what you got to do. You're doing great. But yeah, so again, really, really interesting, and I'll admit, I'm really, really interested in playing the full game because I think playing the demo absolutely sold me on what.
I've
what this game
tried
offers,
to
and
play
I definitely
Pokemon
think
X and Y.
Yeah, and from my perspective, like I
after
love
playing
RPGs,
like
grew up on RPGs,
Pokemon Sword and
have always
Shield,
been a little bit like,
and
do I
man,
have the
the
time
characters
to
didn't
dive
age well at
into
all.
Monster Hunter? Like I hear people
The
talk
chibi
about
style
it, their passion
is like
immediate.
it was
They,
fine
like,
back
you
in the
can totally
days, but
tell
now
how much they love it.
it's a bit
but
rough.
It's always seemed a little intimidating. But I actually have to stop and check out this. Where are we now?
We are in a little feline
Oh.
burrow. Sorry, I saw the icon on the map and I couldn't resist.
Caravaner.
So this
That's
is
good.
a Catavaner. He's one of the little felines who runs the quick travel service that I used earlier. So he's got to stop here. I'm not going to travel, but good to know that he's here. I've also got
that face on this
a little healer here. The Sapatu feline, if I needed healing, she would help me out. And she is
Sapatu.
also just,
Come
I
on.
mean,
Yeah.
look at
Aw,
how
she's cute.
I'm healed up right now, but I
She's
can-
adorable. Aw.
There's also a chest here. I am not going to steal from these adorable little
Yeah,
cuties.
no.
I will leave it up to
You
everybody's
monster.
own moral
But you
compass.
Don't
could,
steal
though.
from them.
What you could. But
Okay.
would you want to? Look how
Yeah.
cute they are.
No, I'm just gonna finish what I was saying before, which was
Sorry,
gotta take a break for the felines, but
good.
was just that like I have always been like I know that Monster Hunter gameplay is very real time and very action based in the the main series. And what I love about this is as an RPG fan, I have the time to pick my strategies and take
Why can't that curse cat look like him? I don't know. I guess
while I'm still getting all that full Monster Hunter.
it's gonna be
flavor,
different to
that
be
is
a
present in the rest
mascot,
of
I
the
guess.
series. So yeah, again, like this may
Yeah.
be the one that me to dive in on
Dodge
other
that one.
titles too. Like I'm
There we go.
thinking about checking out Rise just because of the time I've spent with this demo. So
And a lot of the knowledge, again, everything.
The
you see
areas are
here,
pretty
it
big.
will
There's no
definitely help you.
almost
I
no
guarantee
loading
it.
time
We should
except for
hopefully this
cinematics
I
like
would
this one.
love that. Love that.
And this game actually has co-op as well, so you guys can party up in Rise and party up here.
Oh, nice.
These are sacred grounds.
So I won't say too much during this cutscene, but one thing I will mention, if you're interested in the look and you're interested in the game, check out the trailers that have been released so far. We had some content in the Nintendo Direct that just showed as well, so you can get a look at some of the later game content. It's really beautiful.
I'm sure he's waiting for Red to come home. That's what Chief Gara always said.
But this Red guy's not around anymore, right? So why?
The truth is,
Not sure I like his voice either.
forms a bond with a rider, it never forgets them. Remember that strange light when Guardian Ratha left? Something must have happened then. Otherwise, Guardian Ratha would never have abandoned the island.
It's cool that the cinematics are in the engine as well, so
Let's take a look around.
you can have your armor and everything.
Leave it to me. My nose knows there's something here.
Oh god.
And if you've watched any of the trailer content, we're going to see a character here that is probably going to look familiar.
Is it? Red!
Oh, hi.
I can't believe my eyes.
This
Who are you?
Sorry to say, but this isn't Red.
Of course. There's no way it could be.
is it Zelda's voice actor? Kind of
Like Red's.
yeah, sounds like it.
Red was one of our leaders. This is his grandkid.
Huh?
Red passed away a long time ago.
I know. It's just I actually came to see Guardian Ratha. Red gave me something to bring back here.
Sounds pretty similar to Zelda.
Something from Red?
Because, well, the Zelda voice actress was actually putting up a fake British accent, I think.
Something's coming.
But she sounds kind of like that. Hey, pink chicken. Ninja, not the.
Suddenly regretting missing all those fights I could have earned some experience in.
And Guardian Ratha's dead? Well, why is it acting so weird? What's going on?
This looks awfully bad, buddy.
We all got the puns.
Please, take this. It's Red's old kinship stone. You might be able to use it to calm that monster down.
Red's kinship stone. How come you have it?
Red, he wanted you to have it. Take it.
Is it a silent protagonist, just like in many other games?
Let's do it. Right on.
Pink chicken attacks.
Oh boy.
So this is the next fight in the demo.
That thing you're talking
I
makes me feel
thankfully
icky.
will not need to embarrass myself here, I don't think, because we are close to running out of time. So I can just kind of pop through a round or two here. But JC, since we're almost done, we could probably circle back to the news that we've got to share about the cross-compatibility, eh?
Yes, I'm a little bit, I'm sure a little video will play, and we'll start kind of talking about some amiibo. So generally speaking, if you have
Amiibos. Me.
from, let's see, from Monster Hunter Rise, and you kind of tap them into this game, I'll kind of
black screen.
Wait for the to show up. Yeah, something like that.
We got a video.
Okay, Maybe I should wait for the video. Should I wait?
That's all right. I mean, while we're waiting,
Okay. While we're waiting, I'll join
just a re-hit here. So the demo is going to come out on the 25th, so
Yep.
very, very soon. The game is going to launch on the 9th, so please do check it out. I've been having a blast.
If you tap
this
them
is a really,
into the
really
game, the
fun
void's
demo, and I
open.
think you're going to get a kick out of it. Oh, and it looks like the
There
video's
it
up.
is.
Let's
There
go.
it is.
Yeah, so if you have some of the amiibo from Monster Hunter Rise,
Oh,
you
I
tap
do.
them into Monster Hunter
Ah,
Stories
the
2.
doggo.
You get some stickers, and those stickers will look real familiar
stickers.
to you, and they'll be happy here. And the inverse is true. So if you tap in the Monster Hunter Stories 2 amiibo into Monster Hunter Rise, you get stickers in that game. So
I
yeah,
like
it's,
the
definitely something to look forward to,
K9
'cause I know I definitely will
companion
do the same.
amiibo.
As well
It's pretty
as
cute.
another little point I want to make, which is if you have save data for this particular demo on your system, and you fire up Monster Hunter Rise, and it doesn't matter which order it comes in, and you talk to Senri the mailman in Monster Hunter Rise, he'll give you a talisman. And that talisman, kinship talisman, thank
Yeah.
you very much. It basically, it also has 2 skills. The first one's like Master Mounter, which kind of helps you like do your dodge counters a bit easier, helps fill that gauge a bit faster if you're
Not
running
part
range.
of my build in
And
Rise.
also wide range, which I use a lot, which is basically, you have a lot of items, you use some helpful
That's a
stuff,
good
and then
one,
it
I
shares
guess.
that effect with the rest of your teammates. So really cool, and it's free. I think
Yeah.
Sam already hit on the date, but just to remind you again, free demo, lots of good stuff.
You have
happening
that
on June
boy?
25th.
Oh,
Full
you
game
lucky.
releases on July 9, so we're just around the
Yeah,
corner.
that's coming up. Good summertime
really
game.
soon. and with that being said, again, that is all we have to show for you today on Just From Us. So thank you so much. First of all, to Capcom for allowing us to show this really
Master
awesome demo.
Mounter is
Thank you,
meh, wide
Sam,
range is
and to
good, yeah.
Ethan. It's great being with you.
Depends
guys.
if it's only 1 point.
You in person, dude.
Personally,
So
I
great.
use
and also to you out there watching,
I use
thank you
the
for sticking with us. Could have been anywhere
charge
in the
blade.
world,
I
you're
have
with us.
the
We appreciate that. But don't go anywhere,
Constitution
'cause we have more
4
stuff
on
coming
my
up
talisman.
next. We
right
have
now.
a bit of a look to show you
It's pretty
for
good.
some Mario Golf Super Rush, so
I've
don't
been
go anywhere.
I've been pretty lucky with this drop. All right, Mario Golf. Back to these guys.
Hello and welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I'm Brandon from the Nintendo Treehouse, and I'm joined by Teresa and Rob and Kay, and we are going to show you a little bit of Mario Golf Super Rush, which is coming out on the Nintendo Switch system very soon, only in a couple of weeks. Teresa, you are our driver, pun intended. So why don't you kick us off here? Why don't you start with Play Golf? Show us what's in store.
Sure. So we're gonna go through.
Yeah, I have Rise. I've finished the game. I'm in the DLC. I've beaten the
That makes sense.
Yeah. We're gonna play with the Nintendo Switch Pro
Camellios.
controller, and
The
we're gonna go with 2 players.
little chameleon
Rob,
guy
will you be my +1?
with like his
Yeah.
invisibility
We're gonna
ability and stuff
do,
like that.
the format stroke play and take turns so then we can see the full visibility of
But
the
yeah, we should play.
screen. You can
I'll send you on
you
Telegram
can
my
do all at once, which is
my
a
Switch
new
Switch
feature,
code.
for offline in this game. Before it was available in Nintendo 3DS version of the Mario Golf game, and it was available online. So this is really cool that we get to try it out offline now.
Yeah. I love this roster of playable characters.
Look at how amazing all the outfits look.
Yeah.
Like Waluigi.
Look at
so dapper.
Oh, Waluigi looks dapper.
Such a choice. I'm so here for it.
It might be all the choices.
Yes, he's ticked all the boxes.
It's like a flowchart.
Those
Who
are
else is there?
colors that
There's King Bob-omb.
are together.
What the fuck?
I'm also very fond of Bowser Jr.'s visor. I think that is a very good fashion choice for in particular.
And look at
Wanna see
Bowser
Bowser
Sr.
Jr.
here with his like black and red
Oh yeah.
ensemble.
Very
Going
good.
through a
boss.
phase.
And there's that.
Aw.
Uh,
Bowser Jr. is so
Bonfire
cute.
Visor is great.
Everyone
the
is
full
dressed
roster.
their
Yeah.
best.
So who are we actually playing as? Who are we going to bring to the green on this?
I'm gonna go with
Charge
Mario.
and Chuck.
He's the OG.
Sensible choice.
I'm
Toad.
going to go with the other OG.
Hey, Pauline.
Nice.
So this is Pauline's first appearance in Mario Golf. Hopefully she brings a little bit of expertise. She is the mayor of a major city, so hopefully she's played a few games of golf before. That sounds like it's probably, part of her repertoire.
There's
So-
quite a few courses actually.
It's a good one.
So we're gonna play
They
Wild
kept
Weather
Yoshi
Woods.
naked.
And what's really
Yoshi-
interesting
Yoshi
about
don't
this
need pants
course
anyway.
is that
Yep.
there's natural hazards that will affect your gameplay. and you
I'll
need to account
definitely get
for.
this
So,
game.
There's different courses
Mario
in
Golf
Mario
is so much
Golf
fun.
Super Rush, where each course will have its own little conditions, and it makes gameplay very, very interesting.
The game looks quite
Starting
good,
off a
actually.
pretty sunny day here in Wild Weather Woods, but as the name implies, that might change.
Yeah, so it's a clear, sunny day.
Moderate wind.
Lots of trees. Yeah, moderate wind, 7 miles
Was
per
that
hour.
walking
sort of,
on the field?
Westerly wind.
Just enough to be annoying.
So you can see right underneath Pauline's name, there's a little flag indicator with 2 downward facing arrows. That means that the flag is downhill. So that's something we need to take account for. I'm going to turn here to an overhead view, and you can see that as I change the clubs, the distance changes as well. So the carry, which is the distance that the ball will fly, thank you, will change. And then that little white kind of transparent line is where the ball will roll or run.
So that is your potential max distance you can travel if it does roll all the way to the end of that transparent line.
Correct. So I want to account for that wind that's going westward. So I think I'm gonna
want to watch out for that tree, though.
7 miles per hour,
I
though.
think I
It's
can-
not
carries it away.
a lot.
I think I can go over it. So you'll see my shot gauge kind of go up and down. So the first hit is for me to start the shot, but the second hit is for me to set the power of the shot. So I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, cleared the tree. Very nice.
Very nice.
I believe.
You're just showing off for us now.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Golf claps. Golf claps for a good shot.
All right.
I kind of hope that there's
Now, you
going
notice
to
that,
be
Mario could get a little farther than Pauline could, and that's
switch,
because all the characters have different stats.
there's gonna be
Pauline
multiplayer
is
for this.
Good at other things. Mario has a little more driving distance. I'm going to. Yeah, I think that's probably a
this
good
needs-
spot to aim for.
alright.
Right between those trees.
Yeah, what does your mayoral instinct tell you, Rob?
Oh shit, that's a good shot.
Prey,
Oh,
probably.
nice shot. Very nice shot.
Yeah.
All right, that was nice.
Nice.
That was
Oh.
nice.
Nice
You
little
guys are off to a
shot
good
there.
start.
Traveled a fair bit too.
Yeah.
Get to go again since
Yeah.
you're part
There's
of that.
online confirm. I'm pretty sure.
Notice the little bitty buds
Good.
there. They're both a course hazard and a course
For these
opportunity.
type
If
of
you
party games,
hit one,
it
you get a
must be
coin,
like
which
a
will
priority
fill up
to
the
have
meter,
online.
but, they can throw off the ball.
An adorable hazard.
It's
They're an
true.
adorable hazard.
They can throw off your ball, but sometimes it could be in a
I want to see
positive
the
direction where it can
run
get
and
you
golf
closer to the
mode.
flag. So
You'll notice
gamble.
also that my shot gauge is a little bit curved here, and that's because of the way the ball is lying.
that's right.
And I got these red triangles here to show me that if I try to get at my maximum power, I lose a little bit of control in the process.
There's so much helpful visual information
Huh.
just like that. Like that little slight curve just helps
Yeah.
you out so much.
Yeah.
That's pretty useful actually.
Nice.
That worked out really well.
Very well done.
Look how beautiful that was.
Thank you.
And
Stay
not on the
stay on
green.
Ooh,
Nope,
little
in the rough.
Power.
Just curious.
Slightly too much power.
Just wants to see what's over there.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
so
still in good shape, though.
I need to account for that wind that's going northwest. Just a little. 7
Don't take
miles,
this
just a
club,
little
take the
bit.
other one.
Okay. And I
Yep.
want to go a little bit less because I want to hit. I want to get closer to that flag.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a spin, a back spin to
A
minimize
spin.
the run of the ball. So when I
Spin.
I start the shot, I'm gonna set for that backspin right there.
Oh,
Hold
oh.
my breath.
I know.
That's promising. It looks very promising.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Nice.
What a good setup.
Nice
Thanks.
shot. Very genuine golf club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put some
Genuine. What have you
spin
been doing
on
up till now,
I
Brandon?
like golf clap.
Golf claps.
Okay. All right. So this is
Golf claps,
yeah,
chat. Golf
pretty
claps.
straightforward. We've got a little bit of a downhill to the left going on the green, so I'm going to try and compensate for that.
You're also chipping and not putting.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to switch to your putter, you could.
I could, but that feels like wasted effort in the rough. That was probably a little too much.
strong.
Yeah.
It's a lot too much power.
But you did get it out of the rough.
I did get it out of the rough.
Nice recovery.
Thank you.
Set up for a long putt, but you know, I've seen people
That's
make
a pretty
it
long putt, yep.
Yeah, yeah, and it looks like between me and there is pretty straightforward.
A little bit of a
uphill that you have to fight through.
35 feet.
I love the way that overhead view and even the grid we're looking at now changes when you switch to putting to let
Way
you know
too
exactly what the topography is.
Yeah.
Way too strong.
What you have to account for.
The moving arrows and the colors really make it easy to tell at a glance.
And I want to play it now.
Yeah.
Are they playing shitty because that kind of wants that kind of gives me the vibe to play it for myself?
That looks good.
Yep.
Maybe. Oh, man.
Hit
So
Colleen
slow.
shot hit the hole. Thanks.
It's because this hill is
That-
uphill.
That's
This is a very
painful,
tricky
Pauline.
green.
When we can
Yeah, it
play.
definitely,
Yeah, I
because
guess.
it's uphill, will give a little bit of a
It's
curve
4-player, right?
to
We
the
could play
ball,
it on
so-
stream. Could be fun to actually have like a collab
Alright.
and actually
Alright.
play
Show us what you got. Alright.
play this game
No,
on
this
stream.
is- You're up for a birdie. No pressure.
And do like tournaments and shit. Could be pretty fun.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at Mario,
Very
so happy.
well done.
Very good job.
Okay, now because the game is, if you get within a certain range of the hole, the game
Tap
just
in,
says,
yeah.
tap in. You don't actually have to do anything.
Because it's so frustrating if you miss that shot.
That is a very
Don't
satisfying
be upset,
noise.
Pauline. You still have 2 more holes.
That's right.
2 more holes.
You still got game. Still got game.
She's just playing the long game.
All right. So hole 2, par 3.
Two
so
more
we have
holes.
3 strokes
Wait,
or
there's
less.
only 3 holes per
And
course.
the wind is going south.
Really? There's only
a little
3.
bit stronger than the last course,
Oh,
so
yeah,
something to keep in mind.
Are there like 18?
So,
Ah.
because
I hope
I'm
there's
still
more
gonna
than just
be
that.
a little bit too far, I want to give a little bit more run on my, and I want to count for that wind too. It's 11 miles per hour, so you definitely want to count for that wind. Yeah, that's
11 miles per hour? Yeah, that's a pretty strong one.
and then I'm gonna add some topspin.
Let's hope you don't roll off the edge into the water.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna fast forward to see where this goes.
Nice, you could fast forward.
Well done. All right, I'm gonna try and oh, you're actually out of my range. I was gonna try and use my special shot to knock you out, but I can't reach you.
I think you should still use it, though.
Try. Or you could save it for the next one.
I'll save it for the next hole.
That's probably wise. That's a good strategy.
Of course, now I've tipped my hand.
That's true.
That's true.
Oh, oh, oh.
We'll talk about special shots here in a bit because they are as in the name special.
Indeed.
So there's a special shot.
Well done.
Yes.
All right,
Nice on.
Ooh, no pressure.
Okay. All right.
That's
I can-
quite a long putt, though.
It is a long
with
putt.
a lot of dips.
Yeah, there's downhill and you're also fighting the wind.
Yeah. All right.
A lot of factors at play here.
But of course, as we know, if you go too hard.
Oh, shit.
I was demonstrating that.
Yeah, a little bit too much
Go too hard.
A little bit too much
Skate right through the
force.
hole.
It's a very delicate balance.
It is a very delicate
All right,
balance.
this game is gonna be fun.
Let's see. Am I maybe a little bit too much?
I hope there's more
Alright.
than just 3 holes per course,
I'm hoping
honestly, because that's well, that's 18.
Too much.
I hope there's
It
more
was
than the
too
18
much.
Yeah.
because there are
Just
6
warning
courses,
flag.
right?
They want to do
From
it.
what I've seen.
Yeah,
All right. Here we
I should
go.
have gone straight. That's okay.
I think this is.
I hope it won't be in Abingdon where just like
Pretty
Mirror
flat
Party.
Where you're at.
Okay.
And
Very
they'll
nice.
actually update with more
Good job,
courses.
Thank you.
See if I can save this.
Could make so much money out of that, man. If they just
I like that the music
tried
changes when you're
and
putting
cater
too.
to their
Yeah, it gets
game
like
after
really amped
release.
up.
Ups the tension a little bit.
Yeah, that
Very
made
effective.
me nervous. my palms are sweaty.
That sounds like golf stuff.
Yep.
That's supposed to happen.
All right, so last hole, par 4.
You've gotten really lucky with the weather.
Yeah, it's really sunny because in Wild Weather Woods, there does get some storm clouds and actual thunder. So the thunder can mess up with your strokes. You could
What?
get electrified, which
What?
If you're not careful, yeah.
it does mess with your game. So I'm going to go a little bit
help the support.
little
Like,
bit differently
yeah.
here.
I haven't
South
bought Mario Tennis, but are there like many
I'm gonna
updates?
move it a little bit there, and I'm gonna minimize the backspin.
So it looks like you're trying to do a little shorter and avoid the trees, so you can have a straight shot at the flag.
Correct. I want to avoid. There's like 4 trees for
Yep.
me to account for.
Right
so
in
I
the
definitely want
whatever
to get a
these
clear shot
things
of the
are.
flag to.
I'm coming close to those bitty buds.
Yeah, those bitty buds.
Okay. And I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm going to copy off your paper.
Oh, I see how this is.
So it's a battle of technique.
It is.
Yeah.
You gonna shoot
Where
right into the rough,
the
though?
hell are you going?
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Just checking.
It's just psyching us out.
Go for the rough, Rob.
Wow, the fucking
Game of
smack
psychology
talk.
As well as making balls fly far.
Typical golf stuff.
Yeah.
Golf stuff.
Yeah.
Golf stuff.
I think this
Uh-oh.
might hit the bitty buds, though.
What happens if you hit them?
Oh.
Miraculous save for the bitty buds.
Lucky
That
day for the
was very lucky.
It's behind the tree now.
Ooh, I'm a little bit still too close to the tree.
Yeah, how's that overhead view?
Curve it.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Might
yeah,
be
you
a
gotta go
good
through that
chance
thing.
Oh,
to
the
show
window.
off a curve shot, though, Teresa.
It might be, yeah. All right. Should
But
we
the
do
wind-
altitude? Add some
Typical
altitude?
golf talk, shit talking, and hyper
Or I
competitive.
can do a special shot.
Yeah, you know what?
People think
Those bars at the top are
oh.
always so ready for golf.
Yeah. Look at the fire. Man's action.
it's gonna bust out the guns from
commanding our attention. So I would love to
Raving
share a
Rabbids.
little bit of the special shots.
Yeah.
Might be a game changer.
Let's
He looks
find
so
out,
fucking
shall we?
pissed.
I know.
All right.
All right.
Do they have all
Every
special
character
shots?
has a different
Oh,
special shot.
Oh, that's
Mario's
cool.
will arc and then land.
Oh, very well done. You can see that impact.
That's
as
cool
the ball
that they
landed
have
there,
different
knocked the other
abilities.
ball out of the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Luckily, Pauline wasn't there yet.
Well,
And this
I'll
is
have to see what I
Pauline's
can
What's
do.
special
Pauline's?
shot.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to go.
Songbird Stinger.
Yeah, that looks
looks
pretty
good.
All right.
She's ready, too.
She's so ready.
Oh, obviously.
Ah, I love her.
Ooh. And because Pauline goes a little lower
Ew.
on her arc, she missed the branches and the leaves that could have messed up with her stroke. So
Yep.
that was well played.
Yeah, I think that was a very good shot, given that you were directly in front of a tree.
Yeah,
I'm very impressed. As somebody who's not very good at golf.
You're charging
So the
chucks,
flag is
pick up the
uphill.
ball and
There's a
throw
little
it.
blue
Really?
arrow and the little flag indicator. So that's something Rob will need to account for.
And since Rob's in the rough, you can see that the red
Oh shit,
arrows
that's a good
have
one.
lengthened.
Oh, he actually flag shot.
There's that mayoral expertise.
I don't. Wow, I don't.
Well, play this now.
Yeah, that wasn't
Ah.
Literally is speechless.
I don't know. All right. Well, I'm a little bit thrown off here.
It's going to be so much fun with friends,
So I have
honestly.
to battle uphill, but also a slight westerly wind. Very slight.
You're putting. There's no win when you putt.
Maybe a little bit too
That's a
strong.
lot of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too strong.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, that was not good play on my part.
Talk
All right.
about a long putt. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Long uphill putt.
Yep. This is where the power
Alright, I'm down there, Coral,
come
if you want.
in handy.
Could have
like a
Lena
bear.
and Oishi, maybe.
Think like a mayor.
Could be
Beautiful
fun.
bonds.
Oh, come on. That's
close.
such a.
Have done bad judgment calls. This is on me. It is not on Mario. It is on me.
I will say that it is very satisfying whenever it hits the flag in any way. That is such a
Yeah.
satisfying noise.
Unless it bounces off of it and rolls away.
Right, I guess that does diminish the satisfaction a little bit.
It does make you think you're gonna hit it. Oh, it's okay,
Boom.
Mario. It's okay.
He's played a
got
good game
that
so
Score
far.
overall is
birdie.
still really
Birdie.
good.
Yeah.
So I'm close enough here to the hole that the game is not going to make me do any kind of meter or anything. I just hit
Yep,
the
here
button
we go.
and I tap in.
Bink.
Nice par.
Thank
well
you.
done, Rob. Well done.
Beautiful.
Golf clap in chat.
Wow.
That birdie earlier saved me.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good round of golf.
Yeah, nice game.
Congratulations.
Very good.
Thank you.
I want to see
Yay.
the running
Good
one.
sport. Good sportsmanship. I concur. All right. So let's move on to Golf Adventure.
I would
which is a
love-
really cool mode.
We'd
I
love to
this
see and share Golf Adventure.
So we're gonna start off with Rob's me because I had planned for him.
Level 51. She's
But-
played
Rob's adventure starts.
She's
from the
played quite
very
a lot.
beginning. He starts as a rookie golfer, and he'll start here in the dormitory. The little
Tryhard
Birdo
much.
managing the
Hi, Birdo.
That's why she was pretty good at it.
And we're at Bonnie Greens, which happens to be the birthplace of golf for the Mushroom Kingdom.
Love that little tidbit. Love that we get to go to the place the sport originated in Mario's world. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Cute everything looks.
And all the characters are interactable, so you see the little speech bubbles here.
Nice.
Yeah, and they all have interesting things to say. Some have tips, some throw shade. Like this guy on
The
the bench
sheeps.
that I love him so much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Precious
Wow.
little boy.
Good day,
You know,
sir.
he's trying to say helpful things. He has an attitude about it.
He has a hard time making friends.
You know,
All right.
very relatable.
Well, we're gonna go explore the country club.
That's pretty fun that they included
And we're
the
gonna go here to the right.
story mode for it.
Where's the cafe?
Look at that.
Everybody's enjoying really yummy meals.
Oh, the pink shy guy.
So
A little slice of life in the Mushroom Kingdom, just hanging out.
I'm such a sucker for that, Rob. I'm so like anytime that you get to see Mushroom Kingdom inhabitants just hanging out in their free time, playing some golf.
Living their best life.
There's a
Past
lot
the
for me to
locker
enjoy.
There's a lot of NPCs.
Give them
Can you
their
buy
purchases.
clothes?
Go straight
It
into
could
the
be
store.
fun for me's actually.
And I love this part. So when you're a rookie, you're given a preset golf clubs. And as you keep going through the golf adventure, you'll get in-game currency, which you'll be able to spend on
I hope it has unlocks
additional
for the
inventory.
online game.
So
That
golf
could be fun.
clubs, including this wacky, curvy
The fuck? That's a
banana draw 5 hybrid.
banana
It's a
draw.
Banana Fade 5 or a Banana Draw 5 hybrid, either one. They're both classic golf clubs.
Normal golf
Sure.
stuff.
Real
Yeah.
things
Mhm.
definitely exist.
Really adds to those curve shots. And also a tire, which has stats that can really help in your adventure.
And also very stylish.
Very
Yes.
stylish. Look
Uh,
at those pants.
This is where I love spending my money on because I can't control myself. So
But it's for the sport.
yes, it's for the sport.
It's money well spent.
But unfortunately, Rob is still in the beginning of his adventure, so not able to purchase those yet. So we're gonna follow the red arrow. The top right of the screen also indicates what mission or quest you're on, which the red arrow attributes to. So we're gonna follow it to this guy with the exclamation point.
I just hope for a story mode
enthusiastic.
like
Very peppy
Happy
hammer.
Gilmore, like with the Adam Sandlers,
I didn't expect a
but
hammer
like
to
in
chill,
Mushroom
but-
Kingdom instead. That would be pretty fun.
Fair point.
Can you play
You'll need 60 points
other
to pass
people
this lesson. Okay,
like other
Okay.
than me's?
That sounds doable.
sounds doable. Yeah.
I have to admit, I never thought a golf game would be enjoyable. Well, Nintendo
So
does it right.
my goal is to hit the ball all the way to that pie chart.
too good
over
for your
there.
own?
And you see that circle, there's different segments. I want to aim for the blue because blue gives me the most points. So I'm gonna
Also, there's
test
like mini games
to
in
see
the
distance here and see
cool.
how much power I have to hit the ball in order to get to 10.
Hey,
Why that much power?
Wow.
Good
All right.
test shot.
That
That's
worked.
about-
Yeah, that was exactly what you needed.
You're a natural.
Wow. What if I did too much? I'm out of curiosity. I'm just wondering
I mean,
how,
that's
how
what these-
far it rolls.
That's what these practice rounds are for, right?
Yeah, yeah,
To,
get a feel
to
for
get
the
a
whole
good
thing.
feel for
Sure.
your power,
Oh, too much.
your control of the ball.
So this exercise, of course, is for practicing your drives. There's a bunch of other exercises for other kinds of putting and other skills. So you can focus on the part of the game that's giving you trouble if something is.
Yeah, and for any reason, say that you advance. That was a little bit too weak on my part. For any reason that you advance through the adventure and you feel
She's
like,
pretty good
"Oh,
at
I
it,
want
to
more
be honest.
practice at a
She
specific
lands
lesson,"
it
you can
at the
always
bar,
backtrack and
like
do these lessons
all the
again.
time, almost.
Another good shot.
Thanks.
Golf
Beautiful.
claps. Golf claps for
Oh,
these excellent
yeah.
shots.
Thank you. Go, Rob, go.
Wow, it's
Yeah, I guess
like
it
I'm
is.
right there.
It's Rob doing the work here. So.
Except I'm controlling him.
Rob, you're doing so well.
Thank you. It comes so naturally and easy.
Oh,
Up mixing
I
up.
want to see the speed golf
So I
now.
noticed on that last shot, it did
Let's
roll
get this
further
one.
because of the top spin.
Obviously, been able to complete it.
I
But
think you've proved your mastery of the
I
sport.
have. But I do want to show another thing as the rookie. And in addition to the golf clubs, you also get a golf watch. Golf
Oh.
watch does a lot of different things. Shows you the map, shows you stats. So as you progress
You
through
can
the
increase
adventure, you'll
stats,
get
that's fun.
experience points, and then you get to put those points wherever you want.
Love golf with experience points.
All of your inventory. This area. This is where I learned a lot of my golf terminology, as well as golf adventure. Yes, it's a single player mode. Great place for you to learn and practice and just get into the nitty gritty and learn from the basics.
Golf
up.
RPG.
Perfect.
There,
Graduate.
there's a few golf
So
RPGs out
you
there
will be
actually,
more
even
knowledgeable
on
than
Steam.
Toad is.
There's
You'll also
Golf
get a
Story, I
+1
think it's
in your
called
golf
on
skill.
Steam.
And
Apparently
then
it's
the
very
Adventure
fun, very
Diary-
funny as well.
Diary, which will change as
It's a
you,
golf RPG. It's
or
pretty
will
fun.
progress as you progress in the story too. So we're gonna back out.
Speaking of progressing in the story.
Yes. Segue.
Segue.
I don't see multiplayer on the main screen though.
So Miami
Might
is
have
level
missed it, but-
51 because I've done a lot of progression through golf adventure. A lot of progression. And the red arrow is pointing backwards, but I do want to come over here. We're in a different area. It's Balmy Dunes. So the course is here. It's very dry, very deserty, which you would expect. There's quicksand, which is something that you need to account for. And there's also, because it's a desert, you need to account for your water intake. So I'm
What?
going to go to the vendor here
Ready?
just to show the different inventory that they have.
Still that banana fade and banana draw driver.
Yep.
So popular. Popular item.
But here's some new
Water
attire.
loss.
Some cool attire.
So it's
Yeah,
a
that
it's
I
a
wanted to
golf
get
survival
into
game.
because I happened to purchase it because
Golf
again,
survival RPG games.
I lack self-control.
For the sport.
Yes. Yes,
This
that's
is
what I
actually
meant.
going to work out in your favor, though.
So, see, I'm gonna put on cool attire, reduces my water loss.
That is pretty cool
very
attire.
important. And desert shoes. All right, so we're gonna follow the arrow now.
So we're ready for some golf in the desert. We're in cool attire.
Yes.
Adventure-y golf.
It's the best kind of golf. Oh, who is this? Who is speaking to us, Teresa?
So this is a friendly voice that gifted me their
This
power,
doesn't
which
look
was
friendly.
the lightning sword, in order to acquire a powerful item that will allow me to face more powerful foes.
Like I said, a lot of golf terms floating around here.
Yeah, it's all standard golf, you know.
There's a little quick time event here, and
Oh,
I
nicely
immediately
done.
get the item that I was looking for, the fire gem.
Sure. So you can
Nice.
find loot and
No downsides?
Oh, no. Oh,
bird.
but someone is not happy with me obtaining said item.
Bird.
Yeah, they look pretty menacing.
Look at this. Golf.
So this is a
Golf,
boss
my
battle.
only
I
weakness.
angered the sacred flame beast. Doesn't mention because we're in the desert, I have to account for the water, so my water
Bird
intake
up.
is
Bow,
reducing,
bow,
as you
bow.
can see at the top right.
That's where that cool attire comes in handy, correct?
Yeah, or top left, you're right. And you'll see these purple circles on the ground. Those are the boss's attacks.
AoEs.
I have to run to these electric.
That's kind of
circular
original and
items
fun.
And hit the sacred flame beast.
Oh no!
You made
a
it
little
too
bit short. Yeah.
Too short. So I'm gonna dash by holding the B button, and you'll see my stamina bar
Depleting.
depleting. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
When
got
I'm
it.
not using it,
You are
it'll
cutting it very
replenish.
close.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
I
shot.
managed to hit it.
Okay. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
So the water acts as your life total basically during this boss fight.
Yes.
Those attacks drain a lot of water.
Very
Yes.
hot in the desert.
It is.
Oh,
no.
Even hotter when you get hit by a fireball.
So here's the quicksand that I was talking about. So I'm gonna jump to try to get out of it.
And you can see the location of those little lightning balls that marked by exclamation points on the map.
Correct.
So that's handy.
Who knew we would get
Right
a
in between
golf
these pillars.
boss
Oh my
fight
gosh.
in a game?
Yeah.
Nice work.
All right. So now I have to go all the way across to get to
Bus fight in a golf
Dude,
game
oh,
because
a
Nintendo.
special
Yeah.
dash.
I like that you're kind of just playing chicken with it as you stand in the middle of its purple attack area.
Where is? Oh, there it is.
She's playing
Wow,
Sacred
you're
Flame
really
Beast
close.
with it, Rob.
Sorry, yes. That was
Shoot it.
sensitive of me.
Oh, too strong?
Oh,
no,
another
I
good
got
shot.
it. I
Oh,
got it.
got it. Nice.
Yes.
I think the
I
Sacred
mentioned-
Flame
The jam,
Beast
though,
will
in the
bang your ears
background.
in
The
ever.
metal,
Yeah. So now where do I go?
metal bus,
Oh, there,
bus
right
music.
there. Ooh. Oh, hello. Yay! Don't hit me.
Super happy to be fighting this Sacred Flame Beast.
Do you understand the situation you're in?
No. Hurry up, here we go.
You're gonna get
I
it.
need to wait for the boss to power the shot
Oh,
to
shit.
get back and.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Good
Got
work,
it.
golf class for
Wow.
defeating the Sacred Flame Beast.
Thank you.
That was exciting.
So I completed
pretty fun.
my quest, and I've got a lot of experience, and I'll be
More
able
levels.
to put that into different stats. So I'm gonna do speed, spin. Sure, that sounds good to me.
Speed
Nice choice.
and
Lock those.
spin.
And one cool thing that I want to mention is that yes, I'm playing my me in the story mode, or
Can you
golf
play other
adventure,
characters?
but I'm also able to play my me in other modes, including online. So you'll be able to face
cool.
other players with their very powerful me's, but there will be exceptions. So just to point that out.
If you want to set up a match so that no one can use their Mii's, that's cool too.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that we get to see more of our boys here, Wario and Waluigi.
I know they don't look like they're enjoying the desert too much, though.
A little too hot.
But they look good while they're doing
They
it.
look good, and that's the important thing.
Well, Luigi's style
They
is
should have worn some cool attire, though.
They should have.
I think
Pretty
they are,
nice.
if I may argue.
Well, Waluigi is anyway.
They didn't get the memo. All right, so that was just a little sneak peek of a boss battle in Golf Adventure.
Very exciting.
So
There's more action to just playing golf, which is really cool.
the
So we're gonna
speed
back out and play a different mode.
What are we going to play now,
speed
Teresa?
golf.
We are gonna play all together, all four of us.
Oh boy.
We're gonna play speed golf.
Let's do
Love
this.
to play speed golf. Yeah, let's take a minute to get set up here.
Yeah.
Just imagine
We are
speed
back
golf
and
in
set
real
up with
life.
motion controls to play a little bit of speed golf for player.
How that would look.
All right. So we're gonna start up.
There's motion control
we're
for the game.
playing on local wireless, and it's gonna be 2 players on each system.
King
so
Bob-omb.
2 systems, 2 games, 2 players on
What
each.
is a King Bob-omb?
I will be selecting.
And yeah,
my new
Yoshi.
character.
I'm going to play as King Bob-omb because I'm a big fan that he is back.
Yoshi doesn't wear
And I'm
any
Waluigi
golf
because of
attire.
that outfit.
Fair enough.
Sensible.
And we're gonna be playing on Bonnie Greens, which again is the.
Okay, you
birthplace
can have
of,
more than 3 holes. Oh, nice. Okay.
Sounds
Whew.
perfect.
They only play 3 holes because of.
Are you
Okay,
guys
it's
ready to
comfortable.
lose?
Comfortable.
And
That's
as you
good.
might
That's
see,
very
we're,
good.
We're standing
Nice.
because we're playing with
Okay,
motion
so
controls
it's 18
and, this version of speed golf is
times
very
6,
special
so
because it's
that's a
now
lot
playable
of
in
different
motion
holes.
controls,
Okay.
but also you're able
There's
to
quite a
control
lot
the
of
character
content
on
in
the
it.
course,
I'm
which
glad
you'll see
now
here in a
to
bit,
have
so,
actually seen that.
It is
We'll
really
definitely
fun,
buy it then.
It's a little chaotic.
really chaotic, but really zany and crazy and
I
fun.
live for
so
chaos.
Let's go for it, guys. All right, here we go. And go.
I wonder how good
All right,
are the
all right,
motion
I can
controls.
work with that. Let's go.
So you see the stamina bar on each character, below each character. So we're using the motion controls to jog, but we could also press the L button
Oh,
if our
Waluigi.
stamina bar is still green to do a special dash.
Which comes in handy if you run into sheep or something on the course.
Make
or
way,
each
coming through.
other.
This mode looks really fun and chaotic.
Heavy explosive on his way.
When King
I mean-
Bob-omb is coming by, make room.
The benefit to running, is we are playing speed golf. All about how fast you can get through the course.
Yeah, so each stroke is worth 30 seconds on your score.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Meanwhile, Luigi having a war here.
Oh boy. all right. I got this.
Daisy's got to take a breather. Whew. Oh, here we go. All right.
The motion control doesn't look too good.
Let's do this.
I'm practicing my swing here before I hit the ball because I want to see how much power I give it.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
Birdie.
wow, where am
Oh,
I?
so close.
Waluigi's finding his own adventure.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take
Think
a
I'm in
par.
the clubhouse.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Nicely done, Kay.
Wait, what's taking you guys so long?
Hey. I am wanting. Ooh.
Oh shit!
Too strong. Too strong. Hit the pin right after each other.
Oh. I went really crazy with my
You were
special
too
dash
excited.
too.
You
I
gotta
was.
calm down.
Get up in again.
All right.
How do you do that, Verdus?
All right.
I'll definitely take a
Well
look
done.
Claw bomb though.
after the stream.
So beautiful. So majestic.
He really
Thank
is
you.
majestic.
Oh,
It's
don't
okay.
be sad.
I'll have to check the crash log.
Yeah.
then.
Don't worry.
Guy.
2 more holes.
You're
We
still
got
warming
this.
up, you know. Teresa and Rob have been playing this whole time, but you and I, you know.
Yeah,
He's
you're
wearing
even
challenging
stepping
shoes
up.
for this, to be fair.
All right, I gotta improve my game here.
I'd like to see you try.
Let's do this.
So
Man,
in
I want
Speed
to play
Golf,
this game so bad.
we don't all
They said it
after
was
the first hole, we don't all
releasing
start at the same time.
in a week,
Whoever
yeah, or
did the
10
best
days,
has
I
to
think.
wait the longest to go and give people a chance to catch up.
Yep. So I'm still waiting. All right, here we go. Woo!
Go, go.
All right, run, Daisy.
25th.
Got some
Alright.
cleanup
The
to
bomb
do.
special.
I went
Luigi, run
I
you
went
over.
too far. I went too far.
You need to stop doing that.
I do. I get really excited with the special dashes.
Oh man.
Well, and,
Flag.
and in Speed Golf, you don't really want to spend a lot of time reading greens and things, so you kind of just have to hope.
Come on, baby.
Oh, too far.
Oh man.
Get out of my
this
way.
is not
Long
boding
ball.
well.
Too far.
Okay.
This is not boding well. I'm playing hopscotch with the flag right now.
I am too. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Nicely done, Teresa.
Double bogey. Ouch.
That actually,
Maybe next time.
that worked out in my favor.
That's a part
Hopefully.
3. Yeah.
No pressure.
So
Little
depending
bit of
on
pressure.
It is not our character's fault. It is us.
so if it's Speed Golf, does this mean that you have to finish first, or does it mean that you have to do less points like in normal
That was
golf,
not my best hole.
Shaking it off.
So besides,
or you start with a delay?
also
I've seen.
because we're also playing for time, not just the number of strokes. So we'll see. We see how we fare now in this last one.
How
This
does it work? I'm
last
curious.
one- This last one will
Full
be
way
it.
tie.
Love it.
Oh gosh.
no.
Okay. I have to wait until you guys go. All right.
Number of strokes
Well,
above gives you more
I
time
like
on your
having
score.
the green to
Okay.
myself.
So it's both.
Yeah, go for a nice jog.
Yeah. Nothing more refreshing.
Woo! Catch up with you, jokers.
Oh boy. Ah! You almost hit me with your golf ball.
Bye, the Waluigi.
Oh, you can hit other people's. Oh
All right,
god.
what do we got here?
Ah, missed. I missed showing you.
Oh. That's saucy. All right.
Can you hit other people with your
What?
golf balls?
That was probably a little bit too much oomph. I love the special dashes. They just sound so satisfying when they trigger.
They do.
And then it does, because it's an energy gauge, it does go off, so you'll just have to run in order for it to build up again, so you can use it.
Okay. Let's go like. Oops.
We're just gonna try
I
to
want
power
it
through
there.
those
Do it.
trees.
That's good.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Yeah, I'm just gonna power through those trees too.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure that will end well for you.
Hey, hey.
The trees can
None
be
of
your
that
friend. We
lip.
established this.
Did we though?
I'm gonna practice this.
Okay.
Or do I want to just
Practice
go now?
shot, because I tend to be
Yeah,
a little bit
a
too
little bit of
excited.
practice shot. No, that's too much.
Right between the trees.
Just
Nice.
like
Since you're in some friendship,
All right,
wonder
Daisy.
which is worse,
You've got some catching up
Mario
to do
Party
early.
or this game.
Practice shot.
Be my me.
Pardon me, King coming through.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Too much oomph.
Oh,
Same here.
Waluigi Par.
Oh, you guys.
Take a good bar.
You guys.
Bogey. Not too bad. Not too bad.
You got this, Teresa.
I
Do
hope
it.
so. Let's see.
Good shot.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Putt.
If you're last, maybe you can
Alright.
take your time.
I matched Daisy here. Let's see.
Well, you're a minute longer than me, but
Yeah, that time was not in my favor.
Okay,
So I
5
think-
strokes times 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Oh,
So, okay.
Best dressed award goes to. Oh, and also
The
a
best
win.
award goes to. Nicely done. Well done. Well done. Applause all around.
Yay, golf claps.
Congratulations.
Golf claps, golf claps, golf claps.
that was fun.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, thanks for joining me on that adventure, guys.
Mario Party
Thanks for guiding us
100%.
through a little bit of Mario Golf Super Rush.
Yeah.
We'll
so
see about
before
that.
we close, we do want to mention that there will be future
Golf
updates
claps
for
in the
this
chat.
game, so
Golf claps.
stick around for more information on what that is. And then, as Brandon had mentioned at the beginning of the segment, the game is about to release in just a couple of weeks, so that's really exciting.
Couple
Can't
of
wait for
weeks.
this game to come
So,
out.
I guess
Comes out,
25th.
June 25th.
Okay,
Nintendo
thank
Switch
you.
system. So, yeah, that's it for this segment. Thanks for joining us for a little bit of Mario Golf Super Rush. But don't go
Nice.
anywhere. There's more Treehouse Live, Nintendo Treehouse Live
What's
coming
next?
up. We're going to show
After
you
Monster
some
Hunter?
Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Shin Megami, I might skip this one. I'll check quickly.
Megami Tensei 5.
So, Shin Megami, fantastic, glorious hair.
Nice hair, yeah.
on our main character here.
Very,
not every day that you get a character with.
they're
such
playing the
hair.
Japanese version.
You know what? Word box.
Okay, it's a box.
Sure.
So
Obviously, if it's gonna be like a apocalyptic version of Tokyo, obviously there's gonna be vending machines.
If you're able to figure out all of your enemies' weaknesses,
There's vending
and
machines
exploit them,
everywhere
you just
in Tokyo.
attack
Well, in Japan
nonstop.
overall.
Or well, not nonstop, but enough to maybe even wipe them out before they can. We're good. We're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna run past this one, which I can do. Okay. No. I think I actually misunderstood that. It said Oh no! I know.
So it's
Okay,
a
Pixie got
regular
that.
JRPG, just like
Of,
Persona, I guess.
Shocking experience there. Okay, so we are gonna try to in this game, and this maybe actually I can keep this party going.
Right.
Yeah. So this our main character in this game.
Oh,
is
Advance
human,
Wars. Oh, nice. Want to see this?
This is looking good.
Brave little tank.
If there's multiplayer
I
on
only got
this,
one,
this is gonna be so much fun.
I gotta make sure to take care of it. When I see damage like that, I'm,
It's worth noting this is the same addictive gameplay from the original games, but with redesigned characters and units. So that's why it's so shiny and cartoony
and adorable.
Yes.
It reminds me
you
of
kinda see the edge of the map look like a
Link's Awakening on the Switch.
And this grid-based system might look familiar to fans of Fire Emblem, and this is
Yeah,
similar.
it's
except
very
for in
Fire
this
Emblem.
Game, you actually control squadrons of units instead of individual characters, which obviously has its own challenges, as Dee's going to show us.
Yes.
I
really
should
cool how they
probably
do this. So
play
everything that's
Wargroove on stream.
turn-based,
That could be fun.
Essentially, I'm going to end my turn, and then the enemy will go, and that will consist of the first day.
Olaf. Hello, Olaf.
All right.
So every unit has their weakness, have their strong points, and
And Blue Moon
you have
is
to
the name
capture
of the
outposts and
army
the
that
enemy
we are the
base and
orange
everything. It's
star
pretty
army.
simple. The number it's
looking good
the
so far. Oh, I was
strength
hoping they
and
would
the
use
health of your
One more
units.
additional tank right here. Okay, that's okay. All right, we're doing okay. All right,
Shaken.
So, all right, I'm all ready.
Every unit has their own
so
abilities.
For those who are wondering, you see right here it says damage 55%. So that's percent I'm gonna do a good amount
If
of
you
damage.
attack on the side,
One
it
thing
actually
to note
does
about
more
this thing
damage.
That's really interesting is you start off with 10 HP, and that is also the amount of power that you have. Or it's the best way to think about that. So the less number you have, the less power you do. And this is really important because sometimes units can counterattack. Keep that in mind because we really want to avoid this medium tank right here. This thing can hit like a truck
Pretty
and
strong.
just
Yep.
hit like a tank actually.
Like a tank. Like a medium tank.
Like a medium
It's
tank.
heavy.
And take everything out. So I want to be very careful about that. And I also want to
Reminds
take
me
out
of
this
the
artillery
game
unit.
Wargroove I played lately. Yeah, like I mentioned, Wargroove is actually like an inspired game of this one, well, the original one on the Game Boy Advance.
In a city right now on a city tile.
It was a love letter to this type of game that we never actually really seen after Advance Wars.
Okay.
Well, Fire Emblem is, but it took all
Really
the
don't want
market
this
share, I guess,
artillery
for this
unit
type
to
of game.
survive, because it'll
Yeah, those-
really mess with my plan.
Those long-range units can be super tricky, so it is a good idea to get rid of them first.
Yeah.
It's really important in this game to control your surroundings. Be aware of not only
I
where
never
you're
played
placing
Fire
your
Emblem. Maybe
units,
I
but,
I
what the
did enjoy
enemy's
it.
ranges are, what's going on in
Apparently,
different bases. There's a
3
lot
houses on the Switch is
Correct.
amazing.
You can even capture cities, and this really comes into play later
Yep.
when you build units, which we'll show you in the next mission. But for now, I'm just capturing just because I want to. It's fun. One thing to note is some units have
Final Fantasy
different
Tactic, I
moves,
suppose.
that can
Yeah,
move
Final
certain
Fantasy
amount of
Tactic was
spaces. So, for example,
very
this
fucking
APC,
good.
it's really good
I
to
have the original on
some
my
units that have less
Game Boy
movement.
Advance.
So that's what I'm planning to do right now.
I have an
everything's
original
looking good.
DS that could
Yeah, and
read
here we go to day 2.
Game
What's
Boy
your
Advance
overall
games.
plan for dealing with this medium tank?
I used to play it on my DS back
kind
in
of
the
create
days.
the version. My goal is to first move
Really like
all
the
my
class system
APCs,
from Final Fantasy
excuse me,
Tactic.
all of
It's
my troops
amazing.
over, and then I'm going to use my APC and my tank to block the medium tank from
This game is a
moving while
bit
I
more
try to capture the
simplistic,
base.
yeah, than Wargroove.
our
It's a bit more tactical, I guess. Gotta improve on
This
it.
part's a little. I'm gonna speed this up just a little bit, but I'm a little worried. Okay, not too much damage.
So you can see them actually go through the water because they were placed on the water.
Yeah, different tiles have different backgrounds or different effects.
And
it's really
different,
cool.
different effects,
Now, it's the beginning of
abilities.
day 3, so that means
It's
we
very
can talk
tactical.
a little bit
It's
beginning
fun.
here about our CO powers.
Wait, but first we have to worship Nell. Hi, Nell. Hello, okay, now we can move on.
Now, for those who are wondering, CO powers are essentially unique powers for each additional CO or commanding officer. For Nell, she's going to be able to essentially increase her chance and have a little bit more power. So that's going to be wonderful to do.
Yeah, Nell's a lucky lady, so when she increases her luck, good things happen.
Exactly. Now, the way CO powers increase is just through battle. It's not just that it randomly builds up. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. I'm going to activate it right now.
All right. You're going to need the luck.
Here we go.
So cute in this animation. Go, Nell.
Oh.
Okay, this is good. This is working out great. What I need to do here, let's see. They have greater chance of dealing high damage in battle. But everyone's different. Even Olaf has a really good CO power, but I want to make sure to try to avoid that because it's going to slow me down.
Yeah, Olaf's CO power is really cool. He actually allows I'm sorry, I had
see what you did there.
I so appreciate that.
It allows him to make it snow, which changes the battlefield because his units aren't affected. Their mobility and range aren't affected by snow, but your units are. So you really want to try and avoid that, Dee. Good luck with that.
I know. One other thing you might see me do. Oh gosh, do I want to take that out? Actually, you know, I'm gonna.
This looks very fun.
Really want to pay attention to the tile work.
So it's basically a
Yeah,
remake
yeah,
of
yeah.
the original one. The original game was actually had a lot of content, a lot of missions and everything. Oh god, I remember this mission.
Well, essentially, in the story, we're kind
This
of
one
seeing
was
what's
so
going
hard.
on. We don't know who we're taking on. We don't know in just for the next few seconds. But as it is, it's Eagle, and Eagle's very, very dangerous because he's extremely good with his air units. Now, as you see, the map is quite a bit bigger now, and I still want to capture this headquarters here. And
Because you're a coward.
I mean, I could go the hard way, but
What the shit talk?
you know what? You just gotta play it smart, right?
Is that what you're calling it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it. A win is a win, Kay. You know this.
I think you've got a decent chance of winning, Dee.
I will take that too. All right, so now I do have my own heavy tank, or excuse me, medium tank, and I'm going to use this to kind of create an open space.
It's a good moment to see how the different units and different vehicles look different on the different sides.
Wait till we get to see some of these aerial units in action.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the fun is at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like this one? You want to see this one in action?
Fun
Kay?
for
'Cause
us.
I'm about to shoot it down.
Yeah, these are the small fries, though. Like, we'll see
Jeez,
how
they
big
they
you talk
blow
when you have
up.
to go up
I thought
against
they would go down, but they fucking
I'm a
blow
little
up.
worried about the jets. No way.
You should be. The jets
Yes.
are formidable.
Cartoon violence.
And their range is
Yes.
enormous.
They really are, and I will show everybody in just 1 second what we mean by that.
So I
First.
see you've got a, what is it, the transport?
It's called winning. I'm gonna speed things up again.
This will finish it, yes.
Oh, you can speed it. That's cool.
All right, now I can safely start moving all of my to capture it next thing. You can move all over here. That's fine.
A little bit about WarioWare.
WarioWare,
I am
nice.
so excited to talk about WarioWare and share this game with everybody.
Yeah,
so,
same.
yeah, this is a new WarioWare game, and here's what we're going to do. Part of the fun of any new WarioWare game is the surprise factor. So there's a lot of cool stuff in this game, and we're going to show you a little bit of it. This will be a micro segment to match the micro games of WarioWare Get It Together.
Cleverly done, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're going to dive into story mode here and show you just 3 quick levels in this story mode. This is just a very small taste. So as you can see, I've played through a little bit of this already. So this is kind of returning to story mode. You can see my high score off on the right there, showing how well I've done in the past. So we're going to hop into Wario's intro games here. And right away, you can see some very
Loads
different
of
cool stuff
different
happening
characters.
in this WarioWare
Nice.
game.
Character
Playable-
selection.
so many
Enjoyable and
characters.
spits.
So I have a variety of characters here. This is just who I've met so far, just early on in the adventure. So I'm going to start with Wario.
What's
as,
the
of
witch's
course,
name
like it
again?
says.
Ashley,
And
I
plays
think.
Cricket and 18 Volt.
Fucking love our theme songs
So you're building
in
a team of 3.
WarioWare on
a small crew
think on the
to
Wii.
take with you into these micro games, and they all control differently. And well, I'll let the visuals do the talking.
Yeah.
And you, Ethan.
And for anyone who's not familiar with micro games, they're basically these little bite-sized games, really fast, really
many
hectic, really
are
chaotic,
there?
and
I'm
the goal
curious.
is to finish them as
What's
quickly
the-
as possible before the time runs
What the
out.
hell is that?
But part of the fun is figuring out what exactly you have to do. So
Right.
hypnotize here.
Yep. And each micro game has a way to succeed, and if you don't do that specific thing,
That's
you
kind
will
of
lose
cursed
one of your
to see
little
Wario's
life
nose
bars
with
down
the
below, as you can see.
mustache as its leg.
But we're already seeing, though,
Rip.
the different characters, and this is new to the WarioWare series. The different characters behave and act differently, and have different abilities.
That's cool
So
that they
young
have
Cricket
different
there
abilities.
we just saw has the ability to jump high. We've got 18 Volt here throwing these discs from his head, and that's going to change the way that you play the same micro games.
That's cool.
You
Different
never
characters are
know.
going to play them differently.
And you never know who
That's
you're going
seriously
to
bad,
get. So
this
it's
is the-
always, completely random. Maybe you are really familiar with the game, you're used to playing with a certain character, but now you have a completely different character.
Right.
So,
So you pick the 3, but then you don't really have control over which character is going to play which stage.
That fucking Dr. Wario.
I mean, if you everybody quiet, you have to focus.
Like the
Talking
the sprites
the
on
rest
this.
of the segment.
you do it.
And I love the different art styles that
Yeah.
are on display.
The art styles are great.
You definitely need to expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's fun, when you win, there's a different animation. When you lose, there's a
Right,
different animation. And
right.
both are super wacky and fun to look at. Like, oh, I love this one. Look at this little Mario. Oh.
Well, it's super fun to just watch these games because
Boss stage, oh.
you get to pay attention to all the detail that's happening on the screen. Whereas when you're playing, you're really focused on trying to succeed. So it's maybe only in repeated playthroughs that you get to see those details. But
Yeah, I appreciate you guys helping explain what's happening because I'm entering a fugue state the longer I play these micro games.
So now Brandon has made it to the boss level of Wario's level, and this is a little bit
The
longer
Bean
than the
Warriors,
other micro
they're pretty
games,
cute.
as you can see. Each level will have a different boss level, obviously. Since this is Wario, you can
That's
see
close.
you've got the garlic volcano in the background.
Sure.
Yeah, Cricket controls very differently than, say, 18 Volt or WarioWare would in this stage. As Wario, I would be floating around and having a little more control and a little easier time. And as 18 Volt, I'd even be stationary and only have to worry about hitting my target. But here, I actually have to actively move Cricket around platformer style, which is very different for a WarioWare game.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and you'll find, some characters are really well suited to some stages and will make that stage a cinch, and then another character, based on their particular ability, might have a little bit more of a challenge on that stage. So
I
again,
kind of
it
want
adds
to
that extra
see
layer,
a
not knowing what to
RPG
expect.
WarioWare, not
Okay,
a
well, stop there.
WarioWare,
Okay.
but
Very
just
well,
an
Brandon.
Brief break,
RPG
Because
Wario
in
game again,
a first-time playthrough of
like
story
they
mode,
added in
you
on
would actually get to the
the
boss,
Game
the
Boy,
boss
and I
micro game,
think
then
on the
back out,
GameCube as
and
well.
you get to explore other levels.
It was pretty fun.
If you return, you get to just keep playing and see how high your score can get. So instead of playing more and revealing more of those micro games, we're going to save that for you guys for later. And we're going to hop into a different level here. We'll play
Oh, I
Mona's
love
games.
Mona.
Mona.
Actually, Brandon, I don't want you to have all the fun yourself. So do you mind if I hop in here as well?
Would not mind at all. In fact, that is
Alright.
one of the other cool features of this WarioWare game, is that two
In
players
fact,
has been
this is
added. So
how
there's co-op mode where
this
you
is
and I
how
can
it's scripted.
both, play together. So I'm gonna turn on 2 players here.
Awesome. And so right now we're playing on one system with 2 Joy-Cons, but we
Right.
could also play together local co-op. You know, if I had my
Online?
Nintendo Switch Lite with me, I could connect to you, we could play together. And there's
Online?
Mona. Yes.
No online, really.
I'm gonna play
Only
Wario
local.
again. And one other cool thing about 2-player mode is there are some characters that are built for 2 players, like Dribble and Spitz.
Right.
So
Ah,
we can
really?
each control Dribble and Spitz. You
Ah,
have very
shit,
similar
that's fun.
moves,
Right.
but are 2 completely different characters for player 1 and player 2. So I'm going to
Cool.
pick 18 volt again.
Yeah, so Dribble will always shoot to the right, and Spitz will always shoot to the left.
Riona, are you ready?
I am so ready.
I don't know if you guys are ready. We'll see though.
Oh,
Nah,
ready.
And this
they
adds, you know,
didn't
even
mention
another layer,
online. They
kind of.
only
There's
said
32 players local. on screen at the same
Well,
time.
they didn't
each
say
with their own
otherwise, but
abilities. And you have to. It's hard, you know, here because you have to work together and make
But
sure.
if they
you're not at
don't
cross
mention it,
purposes,
don't
you
expect
know,
it.
Talking, communicating is important.
Stay away from those dust bunnies.
Oh god.
So we can see Wario's got his. Well, he's got a jetpack, I guess, and he's got his dash he can do. Meanwhile, Krygor can kind of swim through the screen like you saw. Now we've got 18 volt, and Mona can ride her scooter and then throw a boomerang. So there's again lots of difference differences in the way the characters behave.
18 volts kind of looks like
Yeah, wow.
broken.
Yeah, there's so much variety in how these games are presented. The normal loop is completely different. Now there's playable characters.
And you'll see the Mona's level, the theme is kind of everyday life.
Yep.
So she's got, you know, just the, oh, gotta get that away. Yeah.
Nicely done, guys.
Oh god, the
Yeah,
art
we've
side.
got little dusters down below that represent our lives.
Yep.
Some craziness going on in the background.
Yeah, so much detail to notice.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god.
Okay, I use my boomerang. Yeah.
Well done. Very nice.
And I love the different options there are to play 2-player, right? So you can.
Oh god, the baby.
You can be doing this via.
It's the baby.
You can be doing this via your, same system like you guys are doing, sharing 2 Joy-Cons, or you can be doing local
What?
wirelessly, on
What?
2 different systems.
What? What?
Watch out. Oh god.
Oh,
Nice.
I claim this
Nice.
one.
Don't get chomped.
Watch out, you're gonna get
Yeah, you can see
bored.
Mona's constantly moving there, so puzzles like that can be a little tricky if you're supposed to get in one
MS Paint,
specific
man.
spot.
Oh, Tiny, get rid of the spider.
We did.
Wow.
Oh.
Nicely done.
Okay, we're gonna stop there. We're gonna
Okay,
stop there.
that's
Okay.
Insanity.
Again, there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. We do not want to spoil too much.
It's hard to stop though. You get in such a rhythm.
I know.
really
Yeah,
is.
like I said, you enter the WarioWare fugue state,
Yeah.
which there is no known
No
treatment
war,
for.
this is a Christian
Just
stream.
more
Have to keep
WarioWare.
playing more
Well,
WarioWare.
that's
Yeah.
where you're
So there's one more thing
wrong.
we want to show you here is a very cool returning element to WarioWare.
This is a
and that
bunny
is
stream.
9 volts level.
Yes.
9 volt is the Nintendo fan of WarioWare's crew.
Yep.
And in this game, like in other WarioWare games, 9 volt has built some games based on Nintendo classics.
Ah, cool. I see Splatoon in the
These are
background.
very, very cool. And we
Speaking
do
of
not wanna spoil
Splatoon,
all those, so
we
we're gonna
didn't
show
see anything about
3
it.
Of these,
Yeah.
just to
Hold
give you
on a
taste,
second.
to give you an idea of what these are like. I don't know
Kinda
which 3 they're
wanted
gonna
to
be
see
because
Splatoon.
the game likes to shuffle them.
I know which ones I want them to be.
Oh, I'm sad now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, we'll see if we get them. So,
This is a
Fiona and I will
motherfucking
hop in
Beneath
here,
stream.
and tackle 3 of these Nintendo classic
All
microphones
right. So you're
together.
gonna
I will
each
play.
pick your 3 characters again.
I will play as 9 volt since this is his level.
Nice.
Right.
And
Do
I
Dribble and
will-
Spitz?
Yeah, let's do dribble and spits again and 18 volt.
And one thing I
I've
like
got
about
his,
co-op.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. One thing I like about co-op is that, you know, even if one of us
Poor
fails
Wario,
and
he's not getting
loses, the other
picked
one-
in
as long
his
as the other one
own game.
wins, then
Yeah, that's right.
it's a success.
That's a
You
good
can see
point.
we're skipping the cutscenes as well. We don't want to ruin any of those cool character moments
Yeah.
for you guys.
Find
Okay.
And
Ghost.
Ghost. Hey, it was just mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see his 9 volt. I'm always
Yeah.
moving on a skateboard.
Oh god.
Hey, Animal
Oh,
Crossing.
this one's always. Okay.
You got this. Come on.
Yes.
Nice. Nicely
Ah.
done.
Fauna.
Okay, what's the last one? What's the last
Okay,
one?
what's
what is it
our
again?
last one gonna be?
Oh
man,
god.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Ice climber. Come on, get up there.
You can do it. Oh yeah.
Oh, nicely done.
That's all we're gonna show.
Man, they don't show a lot.
I want to play more.
Oh,
I know,
oh,
I know,
there's
a
more.
lot here. There's a lot to do,
So
but
much
I don't want
more.
to spoil the surprise for everybody. So that's it for this.
How many
quick look
micro
at-
games?
at-
I'm
or this-
curious now.
This micro segment to match the micro games of WarioWare. Get it together. Cannot wait for everybody to get their hands on this and play it later. It's going to be very, very cool. So
A lot of
Nice.
fun. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Wait.
And
one more thing.
A lot of
Can't let us
good little
end
games,
this
actually.
segment until all of us have given our best.
No.
Wah.
yes.
We're doing
Wow.
this.
We are doing
yes, I
it.
mean this. We're not letting anybody leave. I will
Brandon.
hold you down in your chair until you do this. So I'm going to kick it off, right? Okay.
Please do.
Wah!
Wah!
The last one actually
That was great. Thank you.
got it
Okay.
the best.
Now we can end the segment.
Okay.
Wah.
WarioWare Get It Together is coming out on September 10th and is going to be a lot of fun. Please stay tuned for more Nintendo Treehouse Live, and coming up next is Metroid Dread.
Haven't we seen this already?
The very shimmery creature
Wait a
that
second.
was lurking in the background.
No longer lurking.
No.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He's blurping.
More Metroid Dread?
He
Okay, I might actually finish the stream now.
those presents.
Dot at the top was.
More
Okay.
Cards and an art book, which is
Ah,
really
that's
exciting.
cool.
They
Special
chronicle
edition.
Samus's adventures in the
Art
2D
cards?
games. So,
Cool.
like we said, whether you are a longtime fan of Samus and her adventures in Metroid, or you're new to the series, this is a great way to either celebrate your fandom or kind of get up to speed before you play the game.
That's
So
some cool
it's really
art
neat,
book.
And here it is.
Yeah, all that and the game. So really, really cool.
Yeah, this game really has
Great.
something for everyone. Action, exploration, puzzles, Samus being cool. It's got it all.
Yeah. So, just wanted to thank again for the fans for tuning in, and thanks for sticking with us this entire time.
Yeah, if you missed any of the previous segments, they're all up on YouTube, along with one more segment of a game that we haven't shown previously on the stream. So be sure to check that out. Yeah, on behalf of everyone at Nintendo, thanks for watching, and keep smiling.
Because that's the motto of Nintendo. Keep smiling. And we'll keep the camera very awkwardly showing you smile. And with this chat, it's gonna be all for tonight. Never stop smiling. Alright, I can do this easily. Never stop smiling. Alright, chat. So with this, we're gonna leave the stream and I'm gonna raid someone. Alright, let's see who's online right now. Let's see if there's people from Wild Abandon. Why not? I still haven't gotten my response. Either positive or negative. I'm still waiting for it. Sorry, take your time. I know there's a lot of applicants, so... Alright, so let's see. Twitch TV. Okay, Maple is streaming right now. So I guess we'll go with Maple. He's playing Paladin. Paladin gameplay. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, well, we're gonna raid Maple. Here's the command for the raid. So copy everything from the /me. That's gonna look like something like so. Oop. There you go, chat. Oop. Don't copy the message. That's the autocomplete. Oops. Alright, and with this chat, say goodbye, and we'll see each other in the next stream. So, take care, chat. Be good. And we'll see each other for Modded Minecraft on Thursday, 7 PM ET. So, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye! Stay for the raid.